What? I think he was talking about them up there. I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game is being recording to the rules of the PLSLA.
Hey, Eric Kane.
Yes.
We go live to the sidelines where Eric Kane has the latest on this marquee matchup.
You might be saying that tonight because I might have to stay down here.
That's okay. We can go ahead and get it ready for next year.
Well, I'll stay in here for the coach's interview, maybe. Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Welcome to the Gray Hodges pregame show alongside Joe McNish and Mark Packer. I'm Larry McGillicuddy.
Randy was talking about how everything, minor league baseball, like everything is sponsored and branded. And he said, you know, if we could, we would brand the air. There'd be an announcement. That breath you just took, sponsored by.
Yes. Austin?
Yes, Eric Kane.
It sounds like I'm going to talk about both these players here.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You don't have to really throw back up to me. You can just...
I'll transition.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. It's okay. I mean, it's fine.
We're good.
Well, it is a warm September night as we get ready for the 10-time defending state champion Alcoa Tornadoes and the West Rebels tonight on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health. Welcome to the Gray Hodges pregame show. Mark Packer along with Austin Price up here in the booth. We'll head down to Eric Kane in just a minute. Two teams that so far this season have been kind of in different directions, but for West, they've got the talent. They've just got to get to playing.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? I mean, they lost some players off last year. See, but a lot of those key players are back.
Yeah.
And they've just kind of struggled to get going. Obviously, the whole situation with Coach Brown in the offseason, you know, the coaching staff changed up a little bit, but the team is relatively intact.
Yeah.
They've just got to kind of find some footing. The problem is tonight they have a team that coming in that has won 10 consecutive state titles in 3A. They're now in 4A, and it doesn't look like they'll miss a beat in Alcoa, Eric Kane.
No doubt, it's a really talented team and wanted to step up and kind of make a statement against one of those premier programs. Like, you know, they play Maryville every single year. They played a good out-of-conference schedule, but moving up, they're not going to skip a beat whatsoever. And leading the charge there is at quarterback. And our first player we're going to highlight, Thomas Manu. Waited his turn right now at junior, played a little safety on defense a season ago, but kind of been sitting there waiting offensively because he's played, no nerves, pregame or anything like that to begin this season. Off to a great start, 11 touchdowns, 589 yards, completing 84% of his passes. He will run. He is a running threat, only one rushing touchdown on the season, but very much like an Eli Graff from last year's team, and that is the quarterback for Alcoa in Thomas Manu.
Meanwhile, on the other side, J.P. Peace, the linebacker. We've talked about this kid, Tennessee commitment. Here's a guy that has an opportunity tonight against a really good opponent to Eric, make some waves.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, we know who his grandfather is, Philip Fulmer. We know who his father is, Robert Peace, and now he's a Tennessee commit, a 3-star for the class of 2027. Middle linebacker, really kind of built into his frame. You see him right there. He's grown a lot over the last year or so. Will play some tight end as well, H-back on offense, but very physical. He just stands out. When you see one of those power guys at this level, they stand out, and that's going to be J.P. Peace here tonight for the Rebels.
He really has grown into his body, Eric, and he's changed numbers. He's no longer in 37, which is kind of an odd number. I know that his mom and coach like to say, that's Fearless's number. Again, Fearless made it look cool, not a room makes it look cool. he's at number 9, and he looks way different, and it's a good thing, right? I mean, he is the unquestioned leader defensively for this West team.
Hey, Eric, I want to stick with you something as a player. You played, obviously, at Jeff County and Carson Newman. This West team right now is kind of swimming right now emotionally, swimming in their heads a little bit, just trying to get their footing. How do you do that?
It sounds cliche, but literally it's one play at a time. It's one game at a time. You can't go back and change anything that happened last week. I mean, that was brutal there in the first half. You can't change what happened in week 1. That was not great. You can't change what happened in the summer. You can only change what happens or take advantage of what happens out here tonight. And they, as Austin pointed out, they have a lot of good players that had a lot of success still here. They just got to take it one play at a time.
Yeah, no question about it. Okay, let's turn our attention now to a big guy that you visited with. Headed to my wife's alma mater, Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Interesting story on this kid.
He's a fantastic kid, and he's a mountain. You're going to see him at left tackle tonight. Big Jacob Crowe of the Alcoa Tornadoes.
Here at Alcoa, with a mountain, otherwise known as Jacob Crowe, the Texas Tech commit. And Jacob, you're the anchor at left tackle, protecting the quarterback. How much do you take pride in that?
A lot. I take as much pride as I can, especially with this program.
What have you learned being an Alcoa Tornado?
I've learned a lot of pride, a lot of discipline. I mean, you have to be disciplined to play here.
When you play for Coach Goose, like, what is it about that relationship that you really enjoyed, and what have you learned from him?
You could ask him anything in the world, and he'll tell you straight up what you did wrong, what you need to improve on, and I love that.
So what's he told you that you needed to improve on? Where have you gotten better? Where have you improved?
Definitely my freshman and sophomore year, working in that off season more, really putting in more work, really.
What do you like about this year's team?
I love it. Honestly, I love it more than last year because I have a tighter connection with all the guys here now.
When they call in a play, I'm sure you like probably a run play, right? I mean, you like to kind of get out there and mash somebody. But when you get a chance to kind of show your versatility as a pass protector, do you really enjoy that as well?
I love it. I love pass protecting.
What is it you like about kick steps and all that?
Knowing that our quarterback is safe, really. During the run game, there's a lot of different things. When I step back there, it all comes in my eyes.
So you're going to go and play football in college and played at a high level, Big 12, Texas Tech. What was it you liked about the Red Raiders?
I love their coaching staff. I love everything about them, how they'll develop me, and I want to see who they are as people.
When you went down there on a visit, what did you learn about the place?
I learned a lot about, honestly, more about the players. I learned a little bit about the coaches, but really the players are all a tight-knit family down there. I say that, even the coaches are. The coaches walk up, they'll talk to players, and they'll communicate like they're their own kids.
What would another state championship, this time in 4A, mean for you?
It would mean a lot because, I mean, Coach Nix says it. It's not every day that you accomplish something new for Alcoa, and that would be something new, especially me as a senior.
All right, well, he's one of the key leaders on the offensive line. Good luck the rest of the way, okay?
Sir, thank you.
Headed off to Lubbock, Texas. Going to be a little different than it is here in East Tennessee. Trust me, the terrain's just a tad bit different when you go out there to West Texas. Hey, let's welcome in Charlie Morgan. Charlie, we got to clear something up here. Some people really close to you said, hey, you guys do business with individuals like Mark Packer and his family. You aren't just working with contractors now.
You know, it really made me kind of mad because a good friend of mine, his niece said, I wished I could have done some business with Charlie Morgan, but he only does business with contractors. I had to get hold of her and say, look, we do business with everybody. You don't have to go to the big box stores or anything like that. We do contractors, plumbers, contractors, and individuals. We welcome their business.
Yeah, and the thing is as we've talked about, you know, when you have your own personal home, You go into Gray Hodges, you get with a specialist, you work with them, you get on a computer, you pull everything together. I mean, you guys do everything for the individual customer.
Well, there's no question about it. They're our primary business.
Sounds good. Now, contractors are welcome as well.
There's no question about anybody and everybody. Bring it on in.
You don't stay in business for 76 years now, right?
It is 76.
So, yeah, we're celebrating 76. Charlie, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Good luck for the Georgia game this weekend.
I picked 24-21 Tennessee.
Here we go. Let's check in with Baron Chandler, head coach of West.
Here with West head coach Baron Chandler. You know, you've got a Morristown area code. Yeah. Did you know Austin Price when you were in high school? He wasn't important enough for you to know.
Well, I think he was a golfer, I believe. So, yeah. So I knew him and knew of him. You know, it's one of those things back when we were in school, you didn't associate with people from the other side of town. So it was kind of like that. I don't think it's like that anymore.
So you were from West. He was from East.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, you were from the good school, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we won most of the football games. So.
Okay, let's talk about tonight. Obviously, you've had some challenges early, but you played some good opponents so far. What do you hope to accomplish tonight?
Just let our kids go out there and have another chance to compete, to execute. You know, I mean, they were disappointed in how they performed last week. And so I think you've seen that in practice with how they've tried to prepare, knowing that we're going in against a really good opponent. And if we play to the best of our ability, we're probably going to need a couple breaks just to, hang in this game. And that's what we're hoping to do.
Have you told the kids that all of the goals they have for themselves are still in front of them?
Absolutely. We've talked about that for sure. I mean, basically we've had one region game. The rest of them from here on out will be region games. And so we've got the opportunity to take care of it, get everything that we want still on the table out there.
So offensively, you started really slow last week. What changed in the second half? Because here you came and you almost came all the way back. You lost 29-21, but boy, second half you were right there.
Yeah, I think we had our dad's prayer breakfast this morning that we do every game day, and that was what they asked for. What were the adjustments? And I said the adjustments were we just tried to start executing what we were supposed to be doing, and I think that's offense and defense really is just trying to do what we know we've been coached to do and that we know our kids can do. And then, it just, you block a punt, you do that, and you kind of feel, you start to feel good about it. And so we'll try to carry that feeling into this game a little bit.
Say good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll look forward to Alcoa and West at the top of the hour. Still a lot of business to take care of. And the Gray Hodges pregame show will be right back after this.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either 10 Russell Ford location.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
Aqua Clear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
Aqua Clear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
Aqua Clear can fix that.
Aqua Clear, we'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Another week of high school football wrapped up last Friday, which means it's time to name a new pair of players of the Week. We'll start on offense with Heritage senior quarterback Madden McNeil. In the 35-14 win over South Doyle, he threw for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns, completing over 50% of his passes as well. McNeil transferred from Greenback 2 years ago and spent last season as the Mountaineers' backup QB. Now, as a senior starter, he's making the most of his opportunity, and he's got plenty of people to thank for helping him get here.
And I also like thanking my parents for making it possible. They put in a lot of sacrifices trying to get me here, and having to pay 2 mortgages and stuff just to let me play here. So I was ecstatic. I was really happy. I was looking at it last night, trying to see if I held it out or not, because not gonna lie, I really wanted it.
And over on defense, Loudoun's outside linebacker was named our Defensive Player of the Week. It's Nolan Bassett. Get this stat line. Bassett had 3 tackles and 3 interceptions in the 15-9 comeback win over Kingston. His team even nicknamed him Casper because they said the quarterback couldn't see him on the field. And Bassett says in those big play moments, he kept it simple and said he was just doing his job.
I've been one for stats. It's more of a team sport, so I'm big on doing my job, my 1/11th, trying to be a constant in the equation, not a variable. So doing what I can to make sure everybody else succeeds. I just got lucky last week in that the stats found me.
Heritage will take on Anderson County this Friday for a 4A battle, while Loudoun will look to stay in the win column against Hickman for a game over in Chattanooga. Back to you.
Emily Ray, thank you. Here are the games that you'll be able to look for tomorrow on the Blitz on WBIR. Dobbins-Bennett at Oak Ridge, our Rivalry Friday game. Powell at William Blount. Interesting, their Governors have been really good this year. Kearns at Clinton tomorrow night as the Dragons try to get off the schneid there. Cherokee at Granger County for the 10 tailgate game. Anderson County is at Heritage. Let's check in with Austin Price, who's headed over to Gibbs as the Eagles have Morristown East tomorrow night.
Here at Gibbs with Chase Norman. Chase, you play tight end, you play outside linebacker. You're a physical type player. What do you like about the physicality of football?
You know, I just love hitting people. You know, football's a physical sport. It's meant to be played tough, and you can't play tough, and you shouldn't play football.
What is it you like about being a Gibbs Eagle? Like when your time's done here, what are you going to have? What kind of memories will you have?
You know, we have a great family here. As you can see, every game's always packed out, no matter if it's home or away. Just the fans really support everything we do here, and just the culture around. It's like a family, and you can tell that when you're here.
What do you feel like you bring to the table on the football field?
I bring a ton of physicality, leadership. I feel like people can rely on me. I'll always do my job and make sure everyone's doing what they are supposed to do.
Now you're going to have a chance to play at the next level, several college offers. But what do you appreciate about Friday night football? Maybe it's more so than that college game that's coming.
I feel like it's a big event. Like you're playing on Friday night. Everyone knows there's a game. Everyone in the community is going to be here. It's just playing in front of people I've grown up with, people who coach me. Big deal. I went to church for a while, and I feel like believing in God has helped me get to where I am, just giving me confidence throughout the game I love.
How much do you feel like you've grown on the field, and where do you feel like your game can still grow?
I feel like, so I've played everywhere. I've played from quarterback, corner, defensive end. So just being able to play everywhere, it really gives me a good look on the game, and just seeing it from different aspects all over the field, that really helps just develop me. And I feel like just as I keep growing and getting more physical, it leaves a lot of room for me to get better.
All right, he's Mr. Versatility here for the Gibbs Eagles. Chase Norman, look forward to seeing you the rest of the way, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, thank you. Hey, let's welcome in Josh Cox. He is the Director of Communications for Covenant Health. Josh, how are you, my friend?
Doing good tonight. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Hey, you've got fans, you got families, you got all kinds of people that are here. What should they know about Covenant Health urgent care facilities?
Yeah, urgent care is super convenient for a lot of people when they need it, especially athletes, broken bones, sprains, that kind of thing. We are rapidly expanding across the service area. We have 5 locations, 2 in Knoxville, 2 in Maryville, 1 in Sevierville. All those locations are open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Friday. One of the bigger pieces that I mentioned earlier, too, is that we have diagnostic imaging, so we can treat those broken bones, sprains, strains, and all the other things along with, needing care when you need it and how you need it.
Yeah, I mean, just to clarify, what kind of illnesses or injuries are we talking about that you treat at urgent care?
I mean, you know, the basic things, the colds, sore throats, nausea, kind of the things that might happen from an acute standpoint. And then again, if you have something that's a little bit more severe from, you know, a musculoskeletal, orthopedic, broken bone, things like that.
All right, finally, I know that you just wrapped up the first season at Covenant Health Park. What a fun year.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing that we started, you know, back in March and April with the opening and grand opening, and, you know, we had a bunch of people come in, and really how the community really embraced the facility has been fantastic. We're looking forward to year 2 and kind of seeing how much more we can do within Knoxville.
Absolutely. We're still hoping to do some football games out there. Josh, thanks for stopping by, man.
Appreciate you.
Sounds good. Josh Cox at Covenant Health. Okay. Hey, listen, here with Alcoa head coach Brian Nix. Brian, you move up to 4A. Nothing's changed. How do you keep doing what you're doing at Alcoa?
I think it's a lot of commitment from our coaches and our kids. You know, it's one thing I learned from Gary a long time ago. When you make it about this year's seniors, you don't worry about what happened before. You don't worry about what's going forward. You're trying to get these seniors out of here with the best possible experience. When that's your focus, you just take every week as it comes.
Have you ever had a quarterback do what Manu did last week? 16 of 17, 6 touchdowns, really?
Yeah, I mean, we've looked at it. I think it's an Alcoa record. I can't imagine that we've ever had anybody throw for 6 touchdowns. Just what he's done coming out. But it's not, I'm not shocked because of how he prepared last year. You know, he prepared, you know, he was starting safety for us, but he prepared like he was a starting quarterback. And doing that, it pays dividends down the road.
You play a West team tonight. So they've been through a lot on and off the field. They're 0-2, but at the same time, this is West, and I know you've got a lot of respect for Baron and his staff. I
told our guys, you just don't listen to your parents. Don't look at the scores. Don't look at anything, and just watch the film I'm going to show you, and you'll see this is a pretty dang good football team. And they're down 29-7 against Central last week and back. Most teams in that situation, that's what Baron was talking about, you know, just wanting to compete. And I was like, well, obviously your guys are competitors because they could have laid down 29-7 with, 10 minutes left, and they battled back in that game. So it shows about the culture here.
Brian, good luck tonight.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you.
So today is the 24th anniversary of one of the darkest days in our country, and that obviously was 9/11. And for those of us who were old enough to be a part of that, I'll never forget 9/11. Tennessee was going to play Florida that next Saturday, and then the world just stopped and everything changed on that Tuesday. I remember I was a sports director at WBIR, ironically, at the time, and found out that afternoon that the Tennessee-Florida game had been moved to December, and the NFL had been canceled. That was the year that Casey Clausen and Travis Stevens ran for over 200 yards, but the country just stopped that day. So for the next few minutes, a special ceremony here at West High School as we will honor those people who gave their lives and made such a commitment to our country 24 years ago today.
You're on time. Get up there and get them going. It's not crispy. All right, here we go, guys. Hope he's not waiting on the guard. They're not supposed to.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh. The OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Community banking is about location, much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Welcome back to West High School. Let's check in with the band as they continue to play on this very special 9/11 anniversary. Nice job by the West High School marching band out on the field. Hey, our thanks as always to Jim and Nix for a spectacular pregame meal for all of our crew. They have absolutely done us right. And I tell you what, there's not a place in Knoxville today that you go to Jim and Nix over by Westtown Mall and the line is out the door and down the street because the food is so good there. And, boy, they did a spectacular job for us today. Hey, we invite you to join us tomorrow night for OEB Rivalry Friday, brought to you as always by Carson Newman. Great matchup tomorrow night. Dobbins-Bennett is undefeated 3-0 in the young season. Ridge is undefeated as well. The Hearthside Bank pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7 on all the regular platforms. And in the Tri-Cities market on NBC over there, WCYB. Join Aaron Harvey, myself, and Sophie Starkey tomorrow night for OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newman. Is brought to you by our good friends at Food City. Well, a great evening for high school football tonight. Eric Kane has been down on the sideline working double time. We'll bring him up in the booth in a minute. Camille Gear has made it. The tow truck finally arrived in Turkey Creek for her and her vehicle, and Austin and I are here. Okay, so you look at this game on paper, West is the decided underdog.
No, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you look at the way the season has started, West just has no kind of juice, so to speak. They need to find something early in this game to give them a little bit of juice. They need something
Something's
positive.
got to happen early.
Yeah, they've got to have some positives go early. If they fall behind early, it's going to likely snowball. They need something to snowball in the other direction, which means big defensive play, interception, fumble recovery, some type of turnover. Offensively, get some traction, go score a touchdown. Get the crowd into it, get yourself into it. Those are the keys to me for what to hang around in this football game, because they do have talent.
And it's times like this where we say all this, we set all this up, and then all of a sudden we have, as CB45 says, a barn burn. And that could happen tonight. It's Alcoa and West on the other side on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it.
Drop. Bring it up. Work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
Player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology. The other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Following live sports broadcast is
If you want a game that's got two schools that have some gold balls in the trophy chest, these are two of them. Know how to win. Two teams that have been kind of headed in different directions to start this season. For the West Rebels, boy, if they could get a win tonight, it would be the signature victory that this program has had in quite a while. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane and Austin Price is joining us as well. Let's head down to the field.
For their service to our community. Thank you for being here
to our first responders out there. So I ask you all to make sure you tell them thank you. We are honored to have Mayor Jacobs here to lead our coin toss. Mayor Jacobs, if you would, go ahead and toss the coin. The coin is heads. You have won the toss. What would you like to do? You want to defer. You just defer. He did say defer. Alcoa has won the toss, and they have elected to defer. Wes, what would you like to do? You'd like to receive? Okay. Which end would you like to defend? You want to kick away? Sir. Okay. All right. So you go that way here. Guys, you come this way here. Wes will be receiving the ball.
And Eric Kane, let's start over at Alcoa. Pretty good one right there, Jacoby Cooper.
Yeah, no doubt. Really good wide receiver, and he kind of flies under the radar if that's possible. He's got 13 receptions, 3 touchdowns already this season, but he plays opposite of Jameer Dean. A lot of these defenses want to channel in on Dean, and Cooper's right over there for the taking.
They want to run the football. How do they want to do it? They want to do it with number 22, Messiah Wren. Going to hand it to him a lot. 154 yards rushing on the year. A couple of touchdowns, and he will hopefully be the train that comes down the tracks on this Thursday night.
What did you say? By the way, the OEB segment a little bit later with Baron Chandler, he was talking about, the train horn thing, and he says in the thing, I know Mark Packer doesn't like it. I said, here's the deal. The first time I started complaining about it, because they do it right in front of the press box, right there, they do it even more now.
Before it was just bells. That's what I brought up here into the press box years ago. It's really the bells, not this horn thing that they've incorporated, because the train tracks are just out here on the other side of the softball field there.
Yeah, I mentioned it, and now it's even louder. The weather tonight, it feels a lot warmer than that's got to be the wrong forecast, because there is not a cloud in the sky. First quarterback is brought to you by OEB Law. I have thrown our weather forecast under the bus, and we are off and rolling tonight.
I was going to say it was cloudy on my drive in. So, depending on when it was made, it's East Tennessee Packers.
Yeah, that forecast came from Skip McMillan on his way from Clinton, as he said, well, there were storms over there in Clinton, but not over here in Knoxville. So the Rebels will get the football to start things off. And personally, in talking with Baron Chandler before the game, head coach at West, I said, if you win the toss, knowing that you need to psychologically with where your headspace is, would you take the football? He said, no, we would go on defense. It worked out well. They lost the toss. Alcoa won it, said they'll defer, so West gets the football to start the game. I think they need to get the lead.
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly build confidence on either side of the ball, but trying to get some points early, again, would do a lot here in this game.
Football goes through the end zone, and the Rebels will start things off. So a week ago on OEB Rivalry Friday, we had West at Central, and the halftime score, the Bobcats were up 29-7. I hadn't seen a West offense do as little as West did. Second half, here they came. They've got to find the offense that was there in the second half.
Yeah, no doubt. Jack Harrison, he had a good second half. Again, I don't think Central scored a point in that second half.
No, they did.
It was all West.
It was 29-21 final score.
They found a run game. You got to rely on that run game with Wren, just like they have for years on end.
Raheem Lee will get the start at running back, number 2. It is always tough sledding against this Brian Nix Alcoa defensive front, but the Rebels are going to have to be able to move the line of scrimmage. The starter at their own 20, handoff off left tackle, and a loss of 2 yards to get things started as Cade Stinnett is in the backfield. Austin, we talked about how much experience West had coming back. They got a lot of seniors, and you wonder, it's just got to translate.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they just don't have much juice. Again, not a lot different. Now, the back end of the defense is a little bit different, but not a lot different otherwise for this team from a year ago.
So a loss of 2 yards. They'll look to throw. He can run if he wants, and he will. Boy, could have run a little bit further and squeezed a couple more yards out. That one against this very athletic Alcoa defense.
Yeah, very athletic. You saw that athleticism, Janarius Henry right That Sam Backer lining up on the defensive line. He peeled with that running back out of the backfield. There was nobody there, and so the quarterback had to run. Really athletic play there by the defender.
So a third down. And the Rebels will hand off right tackle and close to first down yardage. Second effort will get it for them.
Nice tough run right there by Raheem Lee. That was blocked up well on the right side. And a great second effort, as you pointed out.
First down at the 31 after a gain of 8 off right tackle.
Yeah, 3rd and 7, you go on the ground. That's confidence in your run game.
And maybe a lack of confidence in your passing game. Off left tackle, cutting it back inside. And right now, 2 consecutive plays is controlling that line of scrimmage.
We've seen some motion a little bit, some jet sweep motion. We've seen play action roll out. We've seen handoff right off tackle.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll find something off right tackle. Big hit. Short of the first down. Bring up a 3rd down and 2.
Biggest thing for West, Eric, controlling the clock. You know, extending drives. You've already picked up 1 3rd down. Can you do it again right here?
Yeah, shorten the game, long drives, keeping the football out of Alcoa's hands.
They're down at 2. Messiah Wren into the game, and the diminutive one close to first down yardage.
Solid spot. I think they're going to probably measure here. Nope, they're saying first down. They're moving them.
Home crowd's getting a little loud. And there's the bells.
State.
Off left tackle, Messiah Wren cuts back inside. And 5 yards, helmets flying off the defenders.
I think that's the key, Eric, is winning early down and leaving your 2nd, 3rd, and manageable.
Great stretch defense out there on the edge. And because of the first down run, this 3rd down is 3rd and very manageable, even though it doesn't feel like that the last 2 plays. Or last play.
2 for 2 3rd down. You ran 3rd down and 7. First time, do you stick to the ground? Quick.
Little reminder to care for your heart. At Company Health, bring more to more places.
Their continued support Rivalry Thursday.
Exactly what we're
tomorrow night on OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newton. Let's take us a full break right here as they continue to tend to Ancelet, a W.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. Communities we provide, the money back, and the time we get, all to help improve the lives of the family. Great. Commercial Bank.
Never the Find, right off of I-75 Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality.
PR. Zero down and zero payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our super summer sales event.
Don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Either Ted Russell Ford location.
My glasses, even with the most expensive cleaners.
Whoa, AquaClear can fix that.
If I don't squeegee this, I still see spots.
Are you tired of still seeing spots? AquaClear can fix that.
Faded laundry again?
AquaClear can fix that.
So the young man is up a 4th down and 1 for West at midfield, and they are lining up to go for it. And the question is, do they run a play, or are they trying to get a free 5 yards?
I think they run the play. They tried to draw him offside. Now they'll run the play.
I think you've got to get a yard. They'll go off tackle, and he is not going to get it.
Nope, didn't get it.
Alcoa was in the backfield. Raheem Lee tried to bounce it out rather than just sticking his head down. And Alcoa will take over at the 50.
Yeah, the safety coming up right there on the end man of line of scrimmage, making initial contact, forcing it back inside. Heck of a job there. That was tough for West. You had an injury for a little while, and you had the
So they bring in a quarterback in Thomas Manu, whose numbers are rather gaudy for the year. 42 of 50, 599. He was 16 of 17 a week ago for 6 touchdowns.
He played a lot last year, was the backup, and if you're a backup at Alcoa, you play a lot of football.
So first down at midfield. This a backward pass, so rushing yardage. And they'll pick up 4 yards. Very athletic offense for the Tornadoes.
They are, and they're upperclassmen heavy. If they're not seniors, they're juniors, so they're really not playing a lot of sophomores. But you're right, Eric. When you get big leads at Alcoa, your younger players do get a lot of reps, which helps you transition from one class to the next and not really have a drop-off.
Yeah, and no work to get the football in a lot of guys' hands. Condis Cherry, Jameer Dean, Jacoby Cooper. A lot of playmakers here for the Tornadoes.
2nd down and 7. And they'll look to throw right across the middle. Catch is made. Bust wide open as the play fake works officially. Jameer Dean, the junior, on the nice and easy post.
He's looking at a little soft cushion here. Zone coverage, not playing up.
And West's secondary struggled a week ago. Central threw it all over West a week ago and hit a ton of big plays. Alcoa's got bigger wide receivers, maybe not as fast, but bigger, more physical wide receivers than Central does. Expect them to exploit them through the air as well.
1st and 10 at the 29. Manu will keep this one himself. Gets a block up the left side inside the 10. A flag comes in from behind the play as he is knocked out at the 4-yard line. Let's check the flag.
Yeah, thrown well behind the play, so you'd feel like it's probably a hold, but man, that was dirty. Faking the pitch, cutting it upfield. Great run there by Manu. 25 yards.
But gonna bring it back,
at least to a certain point.
Yeah, he had a 1st down before the flag was thrown.
Holding. 0 on the offense. That'd be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of a foul. 1st down.
Yeah, Jameer Dean on the hold, the wide receiver again, down the field blocking. And you see it right there on your screen. Yep.
Yeah, you have it extended like that. That's a pretty easy call for the official.
So a first down and 4 inside the 25. Thomas Manu, the quarterback. Another completion and bumped out of the 17. Way too much pad.
Yeah, a lot of pads so far here for the defensive backs on this first drive.
Defense really good in the secondary. I know Baron Chandler liked his defensive secondary. But as we talked about, they were torched a week ago against Central, and so far they've been playing soft.
And not down a starting safety right now with Abel Ansel, who got hurt on the offensive end.
So a first down for the Tornadoes. They'll hand off the right side, trying to get to the outside. He'll cut it down the end zone. That's coming back. Bumped out inside the 5, but another flag over there close to linebacker J.P. Peace.
Saw a wide receiver on the ground, and
that was a block in the back.
Holding. Number 77 on the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. We're going to repeat first down.
Jacob Crowe, the right tackle, flag for the hold. Second penalty here on this drive.
Yep, there it is. See, it was that, and then it was also a block in the back. That's why I saw he called it to the hold before. Could have basically rode him to the ground.
Could have also called it.
So a first down and 17. Manu across the middle. Catch is made by his big wide receiver, Demarius Aduhanya.
They got to make the tackle right there. I mean, you had a linebacker flying over, making contact as soon as the catch was made, just missing this tackle.
Yep.
Can't happen.
It can't happen. You're right, especially when you're trying to get off the field. You're trying to make it harder on Alcoa. Now it's second down and 10.
3 receivers near side. Manu going to keep it himself and not going anywhere as the Rebel defense there to make the tackle in the D1 red zone. Staying at home was James Sutton, number 30.
He stays home and will lose a couple of yards, which takes it back 3rd and 11.
It's big down right here.
You know, we've had some great Alcoa West games that
we have.
Came over at Alcoa, 3 years ago, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was a great game.
So a third down and 11. Manu, the quarterback, rolling right, looks to throw, gets his receiver, cuts back inside, down inside the 10. They'll be short of the first down, and there's no chance Brian Nix is kicking.
4th and 1 here.
As to Colby Cooper, who we talked about at the start of the broadcast.
They've ran quarterback Thomas Manu twice on this opening drive. 4th and 1. Wouldn't be shocked to see the quarterback keep it here.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him go behind big number 77. Headed to Texas Tech. That's Jacob Crowe at right tackle. They'll go right up the middle. They'll get the first down. And a first down and goal inside the 5.
That's Micah Jones, who's a bigger back. 6 foot, 200 pounds. Blocked up very well up front.
The thunder to the lightning of Condis Cherry.
So first down and goal inside the 5-yard line. Manu will turn and hand off right up the middle, pushing the pile towards the goal line, and they'll say just short as Micah Jones doesn't quite get in.
They're going to quickly snap this ball.
Try to go tempo, yeah.
They're going to be in the end zone in a hurry right here.
Micah Jones, number 9, will dive over and get in for the touchdown. So a short field for the Tornadoes, the stop at midfield, and then 50 yards for the score. And with 3:42 to go in the first quarter, it's 6-0 with the extra point to come.
Yeah, it kind of felt like Alcoa could just do pretty much whatever it wanted to do. Face 1 third down.
As the extra point is up, and it is good as he dives in for the touchdown. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you each and every week by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Carson Newman, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. New score 7-0 Alcoa. 9 plays, 50 yards in 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Jones at the 1-yard plunge. And the Tornadoes with the lead. Aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Well, the Dance Cheer Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And congratulations to the senior cheerleaders for the program at West. Julia, Mary, Ella, Sydney. Congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions.
You know, I thought West did a really good job there on that opening drive. Sure, they turned it over on downs in midfield, came up short on 4th downs. That injury kind of took some air out of the balloon, but picked up a couple first downs. We're moving it, running it efficiently. Need to do that here.
Kickoff into the end zone. Now the timing is after the drive, but the Smoky stat stuffer, if you look at Thomas Manu, we just didn't get that in there. Look at what he did last week. 16 of 17, 259, 6 touchdowns in the win over Gibbs, actually.
That's right, Gibbs was a week ago.
Whew. It's pretty efficient.
That is efficient. And the backup was 4 for 4. So the two starters, the two quarterbacks were 20 of 21.
That's impressive.
Alcoa had a couple of good things happen on the first drive, couple of first downs. West, that is. West has got to do it again. Off left tackle. And Lee with a pickup of 4. You know, in 3A, over the last decade, there was no contest in 3A. I think the question is there anybody in 4A? Can Anderson County challenge him? Can Greenville challenge him? Could Elizabethton challenge him?
Maybe, but I doubt.
Oh, get down. There you go. About to be a disaster of a play. Still a big loss, but, man, could have been so much worse. Good job by Harrison to track that ball down and then just hit the deck.
Is there anybody along the way? Now, West, on the other hand, here's the deal. We've got them against Powell week 11 over here on a Thursday. It's going to be a very important game no matter whether they win this one or not. This one is beautifully covered.
Oh, they're doing a lot of talking down there. West will have to punt.
Not a whole lot you can do there on 3rd down when you're backed up so far. It's a good play.
And so well coached. So the punter right here is Colston Colquitt.
They could use a Colquitt punt right here.
His dad, Dustin Colquitt, a longtime Bearden UT Chiefs punter. That he's proud of his son. There's 47 for a reason. But the younger son is right-footed. And the football taken at the 45. Take a quick break and a break from Commercial Bank.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
Tornadoes get the football at the 45. They have not started in their own territory yet. Tackle in the backfield is Davis Neely, although it'll officially be a gain of 2. This West team 0-2 did not play the opener against Bearden because of that lightning-filled Saturday night. I think, real honestly, that game would have been good for them, just to have a preseason game.
I agree. I think that set them back.
Their first game ended up being at Maryville. And there's that defense in the backfield.
Neely again. It's almost like he stumbled into that one off the edge. Got back there and said, oh, look what's in my lap.
Yeah, the first game that West ended up playing was at Maryville in an emotionally charged game. Their old head coach, Lamar Brown, on the opposite side of the field for the first down.
Lost 5 on that last play, and now flags are flown.
And there's your 5 back, which you can't do in this kind of game when you're an underdog.
Number 30 on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2-yard down.
Yeah, had a big missed tackle on drive 1 that allowed Alcoa to move up. Now you're 3rd behind the sticks. You jump off sides. Now it's 3rd and very manageable. Again, Alcoa needs no help.
And the bigger challenge is if Alcoa gets half of it, Nix is going. Yeah. If you're 3rd down and 12 and you've got 4th and long, maybe he punts.
Maybe he punts.
Also, the punter is typically the quarterback as well. Empty set.
Timeout. Alcoa going to take a timeout to talk about it on a 3rd down and 7. Brian Gossett there on the right side of your screen. Hey, by the way, Colossal Productions, you have seen them. They are here tonight, but there's all the information. Scan the QR code. People have seen them on Rivalry Thursday. They're starting to get booked up for UT games. It's perfect for a tailgate to go out there and have your own personal jumbotron. And not only the screen that they've got that we'll show you here in a second, if we can, if we don't have reverb inside the screen live. There it is over on the right. We can't really show it because the picture inside of it would go back and forth. But there's the screen. They have a bigger one coming in a couple of weeks. They've already been booked up for 2 UT games, 1 home, 1 away. You need to give them a call and get them booked up for your tailgate experience or party, corporate gathering. That is Colossal Productions.
Empty set again.
3rd down and 7 for the Tornadoes. What do they do out of the timeout? Manu throws this one, and the catch will be made for the 1st down. I thought for a second he overthrew the receiver, but did not, and he finds Jacoby Cooper, the senior, again.
Yeah, really good throw there. Had to get inside the corner, over the linebacker. It was a slant. Nice throw, good catch, takes the beating, knows where the marker is, and it's 1st down.
They're having trouble defending the slant to this point in the game.
Manu looking to throw, has some time. Nice touch pass here. Slips to the outside, looking to use it. He will find it. Touchdown. That's Jamiris Abuhanya, the junior. And he takes that one for the touchdown. 35 yards, and Alcoa making it look easy.
Say it with confidence, Packer.
That was nice right there.
I love it.
Not just the play, but the call.
They bit hard. They bit hard on that play thing, too.
His tackle, again, can't do that.
Well, as the extra point is about to come, Camille Gear from WBIR is with us tonight, and as they kick the extra point, Camille, I know this quarterback is awfully hot for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Packer, I liked that you called Thomas Manu gaudy. His numbers are gaudy, and honestly, that's the truth this year. You look at him, he's a junior, and you would think he's a 3-year starter, but this is his first year starting for Alcoa, and his first start with the Tornadoes was, of course, against Maryville, and he was asked if he called Eli Graff for any advice or anything like that, and he was like, nope, I just went out there and did my thing.
Yeah.
So through the first 4 games, he's doing the dang thing, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's doing it well, too. And again, you know, he played defense last year. So, again, quarterback's different, but didn't necessarily have any of those nerves to begin the season, especially that big game to begin the season. He's been phenomenal.
And our thanks to Ted Russell Ford, the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand, whether it's either of the 2 Ted Russell Ford locations or Ted Russell Lincoln. The official auto partner of Rivalry Thursday and Friday is Ted Russell Ford. 6 plays, 45 yards in just 2 minutes. Abuhanya with the touchdown.
Yep, broke the tackle there around the 15, and nobody was left.
And a kick into the end zone again. Well, we tell you about Coons Cram Course all the time. If you have a student needing to maximize his or her score on the ACT, there is one place to stop, and that is Coons Cram Course. ACT formats have changed. There was a test this last week. The next test is October the 18th. Online, in-person courses, and that is Coons Cram Course.
At some point, West is going to have to open it up and try to throw the football down the field. Everything is right near the line of scrimmage, and that sets up so well for Alcoa.
Handoff off left tackle. Have some blocking. And as Austin said, they should keep it on the ground. Stay vanilla because it's working.
Well, it worked on that part again. I watched last week. I'm watching right now. They're going to have to open it up a little bit.
By the way, guys, thanks for watching Rivalry Friday. I appreciated it. You know, y'all were texting me during the broadcast in West and Central. Appreciated that.
I bounce around. I enjoy watching all the different games. I try to go wherever there's a good game, and, you know, there's a bunch of cool.
You got Dobbins Bend at Oak Ridge tomorrow on Rivalry Friday. Where are you going? Where y'all going? Eric, you got a game? You got baby duty.
Yeah, I got baby duty.
Well, I'm going to watch Addison play volleyball with Norris. And then after that, likely headed to Grace to watch the
I will be watching that game. Are. Let's take a break here. That's the end of the first quarter. 14-0 Alcoa. West of the football on Rivalry Thursday.
Friends support friends, Packers.
What?
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Glenn asks, Coach, how does one join the Vol Navy? It's a great question. Well, Glenn, you don't necessarily need a boat. You need a friend with a boat. Always arrive with beef, fresh cut by a Food City butcher, and you'll be welcomed aboard. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Handoff off right now. Look at here. Touchdown. Second quarter is brought to you, as always, by Food City, proud partners of the Josh Heupel Show. Camille Gear down on the sideline. This has been a great series.
Yeah, guys, this series is actually older than all of us maybe even combined. These two teams have been playing since 1951, but even though they've been playing for that long, this is actually the 18th meeting between the two teams, but Alcoa owns the series 14-3. West has not beaten Alcoa since 2022. Of course, West looks to get their first win tonight. Alcoa, on the other hand, looks to stay perfect.
Yeah, that 2022 game, 29-26, we had that game. One of the best games we probably ever had on Rivalry Thursday.
Yeah, right up there. It was back and forth, and a lot of big plays, a lot of big defensive plays.
Late fourth quarter game-winning score.
By the way, Camille said since 1951. Since I was born in 1969, as long as one of you guys is 18, then we're there.
Did he catch that?
Okay. No. By the way, that's Ben Strabel. If you take a look at the first quarter stats, and no surprise, 100 yards to 33.
85-5 is the stat I'm looking at. I mean, West was 2 of 4 on third downs. It's not like that they couldn't. They converted some third downs, extended a couple of drives.
They had success on that first drive, turned it over on downs, and they got backed up on the second drive and just kind of been all out of sorts since. Second punt of the day for the Rebels.
Jameer Dean is deep off the right foot. Colquitt. There's a Colquitt punt. Dean is taken back inside his 15 and will finally be taken down after a fight at the 20-yard line. 48 yards on the punt. Hey, congratulations to this young man, Caleb Lanius of Powell High School. He is the latest candidate for the FCA Next Mile Scholarship, which is provided for us by Pilots Miles of Good. $40,000 worth of scholarships up for grabs, to $15,000 scholarships, to $5,000 scholarships. Great work by our friends at Pilot, and well, they've been partners for so long. If you were a student and you would like to be considered for an FCA Next Mile Scholarship, just reach out to your coach, your administrator, or your FCA huddle coach. It's this one out to the near side. Look out here.
Good night.
Look out here. Gonna take this one all the way 90 yards for the touchdown. And the Tornadoes busted it open early. That is Jacoby Cooper one more time.
Condis Cherry.
Yeah, just a simple toss left. And then he gets upfield in a hurry. Then cuts back. Offensive line did a great job at the second level. And then it's all Cherry there at the third level, outrunning the safeties into the end zone for the long score.
Yep, that's number 6, not number 8. That is Condis Cherry for the touchdown. 81 yards officially.
Which goes back to what Eric said earlier when he said that Micah Jones was the thunder to Condis Cherry's lightning. Yep. We saw the lightning.
Extra point is up. It is good. 21-0 Tornadoes. 81 yards right up the middle.
No 30-minute delay here.
Nope.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday's almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy.
Thanks.
You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
He has time. He's going to take a shot, and it'll be picked off. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, D1 Training Facilities, and Better Mattress. So Jarrett is here from Frank's. Garrett is the hair cutter. Is it Declan? Who is it? Who we got down there?
Hey, Mark, good to hear from you, brother. We got Declan. Yep.
Okay. All right. Tell us what we're doing down here.
Well, Declan kind of likes the style he's got going a little bit, but we're going to modernize it a little bit for him. Taper out the edges a little more, give him a bit more of a modern style, but still that same vibe that he's interested in.
Yeah.
We got Garrett here. He's from our North Shore location, one of the baddest barbers in town. So we're going to make sure that everything comes out smooth.
Hey, Declan, what are you hoping for down there? Maybe you can see?
Just something to clean it up.
Clean it up. All right, guys. Well, clean it up, okay? We'll check back in with you.
Perfect.
Sounds good. All right, Garrett, Declan. Always nice to have the kid on to tell me I've said it wrong. What? Declan.
Speaking of saying it wrong,
Did you know it was Declan?
Well, I mean, it's kind of common sense to me when Tony sent over the names, but.
One play, 81-yard touchdown score for Condis Cherry.
Speaking of names. First down and 10. Rebels off right tackle.
I will say, when he said clean it up, I thought of our good friend Shirley Nash Pitts.
I did too. I almost said that. You know, I think for Baron Chandler, we talked before the game, kind of have an idea of where the two programs are right now. And I said, the thing is that if you don't win the game tonight, I think you've got a real good chance of getting to 5-3 before Powell comes to town for a very important game on October 30th. And all of the goals for this team are still in front of them. Obviously, we know Alcoa's are, but if West are too.
Well, depending on how Powell plays against Central. If Central goes out and wins that game, then they've got the clear inside track to be the region champs because they have the head-to-head against West. But if Powell wins, then yes, you're right. They have to get by Halls. They have to get by Clinton. Next week, it would be a big one just because they have to go get a win. They play Campbell County next, who's struggling as well.
By the way, he's not going to talk about it because I'm not asking him about it. But CB45 says before the game, Matt Lowe needs to be on high alert tomorrow because Powell's at William Blount.
I'm intrigued by that game.
Yes.
I'm intrigued by that game.
Football in Blount County this year, phenomenal.
Hey, William Blount Heritage, we got that game. Those two teams are playing pretty good football. It's going to be great.
And they've split the last 3 years. The away team is the team that keeps winning.
We're at Heritage, right? I mean, we got like 78 games.
Yeah, correct.
This year,
3 years ago, it was hot over there at William Blount, right? Then 2 years ago, William Blount won at Heritage, and then last year we had that game.
Let's get a quick message from our friends at OEB Law. $1,000 going to the homeschool.
Community support, parent support. Parents are in here every Saturday morning cleaning, sanitizing, doing everything that, I don't want to be doing as a coach. It's the blueprint. And our 3 core beliefs are relentless effort, competitive excellence, and rebel pride. If you follow that blueprint, you're probably going to win some football games. But it has nothing to do with winning. And the thing that we achieve when we do that is we are tougher than any opponent or situation we face. I do certain things on game day. They're the same every time. So if you want to call that superstitious, then maybe I am. So probably our parents and our older fans, they're that too. They've got, train horns and cowbells and all kinds of different stuff that, I know that Mark is not the biggest fan of that train horn right in front of his press box. I've been told that at least. I feel like we have one of the best fan bases in all of Tennessee. Welcome to West High School.
Yeah, and our thanks to OEB Law, $1,000 going to the homeschool each and every week from our friends at OEB Law. After the timeout, Rebels ran off right tackle and short of the first down, so a 4th down and 2, and Colquitt back out to punt again.
Colquitt's getting a lot of good tape from the colleges that are recruiting him.
Well, it's unfortunate. I feel like if you were anywhere other than inside your own 30, 4th and 2, you'd probably just go ahead and roll the dice in a game like this, but you can't.
Snap back to Colquitt. An end-over-end punt that will bounce at the 44-yard line and down at the 45. Well, our thanks to Better Mattress. Got a number of mattresses coming my way next week from Better Mattresses. We've got girls have got houses, we've got houses and all that stuff. And they are local. They have 4 locations. They'll make exactly what you need. They'll custom make it for you. Scan the QR code for our friends at Better Mattress. First down and 10, finally in their own territory. Manu has time, going to take a shot downfield, underthrows the receiver, and nice job knocking that one away.
It's a good job there by Ethan Fortner, the safety. Ball very much underthrown, and I thought Fortner could go make a play, try to get that ball out of the air, but does get a hand on it there, knocks it down, and negates a big play.
First incompletion of the night for Manu. 6 of 7 now. It's kind of like last year with Sevier County. We were waiting on Cooper Newman to throw his first interception, and it took to the playoffs. Get this one out to the left side. Heard footsteps from behind there.
It's a really good block there by Jalen Henson in the perimeter.
Watch here as he feels the footsteps as he stops, and he's like, okay, I'm done.
Zip. I think he just fell down. Tried to reverse course.
3rd and 9.
3rd down and long. Rebels almost gave up 5 yards.
Almost. So close.
High snap for Manu, rolls right, looks to throw, and breaking on the football.
That's
2 incompletions in a row, and it's the same guy twice in a row. That's Ethan Fortner.
Well, that ball was roped, and Fortner with the break right here. Man. Very nice play.
I mean, is Nix going? Does it really matter if you're Alcoa?
I think he's going to punt. Remember, he's the punter, too.
First punt of the day for Alcoa.
Good news is Fortner, if he elects to come up and play quarterback, can just move up from the punt return guy back to safety, his natural position.
Manu will finally punt this one away.
Look at the coverage team already waiting down there for it.
And the Rebels will get the football at their 16-yard line. Congratulations to Evan Fields, a senior here at West High School. From Pioneer Heating and Air, the scholar athlete of the game for the Rebels, a 4.2 GPA. 21-0 Alcoa. 7:39 to go in the first half. Tomorrow night, OEB Rivalry Friday, right here on all the same networks, as undefeated Dobbins-Bennett against undefeated Oak Ridge. Could be a good one tomorrow. Quarterback rolls left, has his receiver, who I like, just sticks his head down and goes straight ahead, and Jack Harrison on the completion for the first down.
Just to loosen them up. I mean, just, again, a forward pass to loosen them up, because Alcoa just has such good athletes. Playing everything right there in the box here does not suit well for West, even if they have a good offensive line.
No, it really doesn't.
Flag comes in for a false start. I don't know, I felt like they were all moving. Had they even all got set yet? As it is, 5 yards against West and a 1st and 15.
And that's the negative thing, right? Like, you had a good first down play, and then a penalty backs you up. You're third and manageable, a penalty backs you up. But again, you don't have to help Alcoa out.
Inside handoff right up the middle. Tough running. 7 yards for Raheem Lee. I think to the point of what Austin's saying about throwing the football, you're going to have to figure out how to throw against good teams.
Yeah.
Because when you get later in the year, you're going to have to be able to throw that football.
I mean, West wants to run the football always, right? West always wants to run the football, but you can't do it if you just channel in on that. We've called many games here where the forward pass has been difficult at times. They channel in on the run.
They'll look to throw, and then maybe that's why they're not throwing the football.
Whew.
Tossed to the ground by 25, Blair Goodson.
Second sack of the season for Goodson. That is a loss of a lot.
Man is down on the field at the 28-yard line. Take a quick break from our friends at Carson Newman. Pretty good crowd here tonight at West on what's turned out to be a gorgeous night. I don't know if Camille Gear is ready down on the sideline, but Camille kind of right on cue. You've got a story on, the unsung hero for Alcoa. Some of the coaches had police around them. In all honesty, Camille, I think there's a special lady over there escorting that young man off the field. She needs to have security because she's really important.
Yeah, let me tell you, Peggy Bratt is like the unsung hero when it comes to Alcoa. She's a longtime athletic trainer. She's been on staff since 2000, and we can say that she kind of got the dynasty back on track because her first year, they won their first state title in 10 years. She's beloved on the staff, and a lot of the players have known her since they were in diapers.
She is important, no question about it. Rolling left, throwing this off his back foot. And an incompletion for Jack Harrison. As you say, Austin, Peggy is the straw that stirs the drink.
She really is. It has been. Maryville for a long time had Joe Black, and Alcoa had Peggy Bratt, and Peggy has just continued to do. Even if her roles have changed maybe a little bit along the years, she's still been the one constant for Alcoa football. And you're right, a lot of those kids, and what Kim was saying, a lot of those kids have known her because they used to be ball boys in this program when they were 4 and 5 years old. Now they're, 16, 17.
Yeah. Fourth punt of the night for Colquitt. Gets this one away up the left side, keeps it away from the return man, and gets a heck of a roll.
Yep.
And our thanks to Bacon and Company for being the official apparel provider of the Rivalry brand after a 56-yard punt. One of their key schools, the West Rebels, is obviously the Dance family has been in lockstep with West for a number of years. And they have been one of the West families, is a good way to say it. So our thanks to Bacon and Company for their continued partnership. 6:21 to go, first half. 21-0 Tornadoes.
Thought he had a nice little opening right there, and it closed in a hurry. Good job there by West defense not to over-pursue.
Yeah, outside of the one big run by Condis Cherry, West has really kept Alcoa in front of them in a lot of ways. I mean, it's impossible to really slow them down completely, but they've done a decent job kind of bottling them up at times.
And another man is down.
That's
JP Peace. You don't know if this one is a cramping situation or is this an injury. As the Tennessee commitment is down on the field. Now you got young man up to his feet. And hobbling himself off. Already has that right leg kind of bandaged up.
Yeah, he's certainly favoring the other one.
West has Campbell County next week. After a juggernaut of a start. Maryville and Alcoa with a very good central team sandwiched in the middle there.
Morgan Farrell coming in with JP Peace out. Morgan Farrell plays H-back tight end on the offensive end. Got a club on his left hand.
Second down and 10. Keep it on the ground, upright tackle. We'll have this Alcoa team on Halloween night at Anderson County. Mavericks came back with a big win a week ago. Of course, so much attention put on the young quarterback, J.D. Gillum, has a broken collarbone. You wonder when he'll be back.
And you hope he's back for that game.
Third down, and we'll call it 3.
They've gone to the slants a lot here on third down. They got trips to the bottom of your screen. One of those two slots probably slammed inside.
Manu can use the legs and will get the first down. Spins out past the 40.
Man, he just slipped through there. Had a little spin move. All of a sudden, came about 15 yards.
And 14 to be exact.
Look at that spin move. Circle.
Packer doesn't get that reference.
No, he doesn't.
What, circle? No.
He's playing Atari.
Quick pass across the middle. If it wasn't in Pong, I don't know what it is. Jameer Dean with the catch.
Man, I thought West defended that pretty well. Now, nobody had inside leverage, and that's why the pass was complete. A really good throw there by Manu. But, I mean, look, he's got blanketed coverage here. Almost.
Yeah, he had the inside position. That's a great ball by Manu.
Can't place it any better than that. We were here for a quarterfinal this past year, a 5A quarterfinal. Sevier County in double overtime got the win against West.
A lot's changed since then.
A lot has happened since then. Second down and 6. Unfortunately, a lot has happened. Abuhanya on on the catch.
Alcoa does get the ball to start the second half.
You're already calling for that nonstop clock.
I'm not calling for anything. I'm just saying you have a chance to win the middle 8. We've already won the first 16 minutes or so.
Baron Chandler, the new head coach at West from Morristown. He went to West. Austin went to East. I asked him if he knew who you were. He said, yeah, I think he was on the golf team or something back then.
Yep, something like that.
First down at 10 at the 25. Snap is a little high for Manu. He's going to roll out, look to the end zone. Has tall receivers. And that one played well. Ethan Fortner there again.
Fortner's had a really nice first half in coverage. Played the ball.
Oh, had his head around too. Ball was slightly underthrown, obviously, but you had Manu that was kind of on the run and actually stepped up and threw on the run.
The hard part for West is they have to account for when Manu drops back. They have to account for him to decide to run.
Yeah.
High snap again, off left tackle, busting through defenders. Get down inside the 10 is Micah Jones for a gain of 15 yards.
Man, he's a load.
And a first and goal.
He is a load. It's like
just keep running players at you.
Yeah.
They're all different varieties, right? And we talked about the Lightning with Cherry. Now we got the Thunder here.
Don't mention Lightning, would you please? Right up the middle. Like a bowling ball down to the 1.
I mean, that's something that Alcoa just does so well. I mean, they get north in a hurry. Even if it's a lateral motion, if it's a zone blocking scheme, they plant that foot, get upfield, and Micah Jones on that 2 plays in a row, he'll do it again right here on second and goal.
Micah Jones gets the football and will jump into the end zone for another touchdown, and he'll hobble to the sideline with a 27-0 lead. 2:20 to go first half.
Second touchdown of the day, this one 1 yard. His first touchdown of the day was 1 yard as well. A couple 1 yard scores.
Obviously such foreign territory for West. I mean, this is a team that a year ago, I mean, they'd won state championships in 22 and 23. They were #1 team in the state with Sevier County coming to town, played them in the quarterfinal, lost a double overtime game in what was kind of an upset. The offseason happened with the 2 coaches and Lamar pushed out. They had so much going against them. I really think they've got a chance to get on a run after this week. I'll bet you they're 5-3 when we see them against Powell. No disrespect to anybody.
I mean, we talked about it in pregame, right? I mean, so much has gone against you. You can't get it all back. You can't change anything. So you can only focus on what's in front of you. And obviously tonight's not going their way either. But a lot of those games that they can certainly win on the schedule.
Got some good ones coming up. Dobbins-Bennett Oak Ridge tomorrow night on OEB Rivalry Friday. Looking forward to next Thursday. Webb and Grace, Harriman and Rockwood, oldest rivalry in the state on Friday. Greenville, Sevier County. How about that one?
I'm excited about the Greenville and Sevier County. I'm ready to see Zayden Anderson live. He's been a big play for the Green Devils. I'm excited about next week, though. What can Shavar Young do against Grace? Grace trying to figure out their footing. They're 2-0, but still trying to find their Superman with Terrion Thomas out for the year. Is that Jace Ballard? Is it J.B. Stinson? They've got a new quarterback this week after their quarterback suffered a broken collarbone last week.
9 plays, 75 yards, 4:01 off the clock on that Alcoa scoring drive. Again, the second touchdown run of the day for Micah Jones.
You know, we've seen Anderson County. I'm anxious to see Greenville as this is returnable. And this kid can fly, by the way. This kid can fly. He is as fast as anybody in Knox County. Nice return there. Hey, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. Working out a few details, but you may be looking live at where we will have the game this year. Some details to work out, but it is trending in that direction. 29 yards on the return.
Another penalty there that goes against West. Third penalty. It's going to back them up after, again, a return of 29 yards up to around the 30. And they're going to get going now at their own 15.
Alcoa, I think, has 2 timeouts left. 2:11. So you could potentially see them try to get the ball back here. Each team has 2 timeouts.
And Sharba with the nice return, although it's negated due to the penalty.
And the Mike linebacker Darius Sutterth, whose brother scored a touchdown at Neyland Stadium last week for ETSU, stepped up in the hole right there and forced the action back inside. That was a good play.
You talk about Maryville and Alcoa starting off. They played each other, and Alcoa won that game 28-21. You know, you wonder for Maryville, is this a team that's tested again until they get to the playoffs so different? Second and third round, instead of having to wait to play Oakland in the semifinal, they could end up playing a Riverdale or Blackman second or third round.
Here's the first timeout by Alcoa. So they're going to try to get the ball back here.
Brought down by number 9, Micah Jones.
Which could be different. I mean, it's going to be different in 6A. It's going to be different in all classifications.
It's going to be different for everybody, right? I mean, like, let's say you look at the 2 seed in this Alcoa region. Let's say it's Anderson County. Anderson County going to have to go over and play Upperman, those type teams early on in the second round.
We'll continue that conversation in just a quick second as the Carson Newman halftime report is coming up here in just a few minutes. Gorgeous sky here tonight in East Tennessee. Matlock Kick for Tires. We had a winner last week. Let's see what happens tonight. Have the Vans Better Mattress. CB45 says hard-hitting coverage coming up in just a bit. But back to the point about the playoffs.
I mean, like, look at this region. The 2 seed. Is it Central? Is it Powell? Is it West? Who is it? They'll have to go and head to Middle Tennessee.
The easiest way to say it is in all the years, you start the playoffs with the 1 versus 2, essentially Region 1, Region 2, first, second, and third round. And now they play the first round, but then second and third round, you could have 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. So it changes things instead of Maryville playing the teams around here and Dobbins-Bennett and Science Hill and Jefferson
I mean, like Oak
County.
Ridge, let's say if things go chalk, Maryville wins that region and Oak Ridge is the 2. Then they have to go over there to Riverdale, Blackman, Oakland, one of those teams in the second round.
Oak Ridge at Oakland, something like that. It'll be really different.
So offsides, and that'll make it 3rd down and 3. Much more doable there, King.
Yeah, much more doable. More plays that you can call.
Down in 3. Quarterback rolls left, throws this one out. Oh, nice job. Throws over the linebacker and defensive back, who were both there, and finds his receiver for a first down. That's Silas Monroe.
And he made it look easy too, and it's kind of a surprise. The defensive end, man, pushed that tackle way upfield, so they were rolling out to the left. He had to stop, get rid of the football. Here's Midnight's throw. First down. And Wren trips, and that's going to be a loss of about 3. Slips, I think. That was actually Lee. Lee slips, goes down, and they'll move it back.
And they should be able to get this one to halftime now, if they want to. Alcoa's only got the 1 timeout left.
And a flag comes in here on a 2nd down and 13.
Second offsides penalty at the stride for the Tornadoes. 4th overall in the game. 4th penalty in the game. So instead of being second and about 14, it's now going to be second and 9. So the negative play there on first down is no more.
I sent CB45 the questions for CB45 says he said I threw a trick question at him. Quick pass here, read like a book. Yeah, I mean, somebody messaged on the YouTube link about don't sleep on Blackman. In other words, don't give it to Oakland. You know, Creasy's just had it going at Oakland.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell the person on YouTube. When Creasy loses one of those games that actually matter, then we won't sleep on anybody. Until then, I mean, Creasy's just dominated that deal for such a long time.
What are you doing reading YouTube comments during the show? During the game?
I look to make sure that everything was
But
going
Coach
okay.
Kreisky has done a fantastic job at Blackman, to their point. He had a nice win last week. Again, has done and continued to do a really nice job.
I was just about to say we haven't heard from Messiah Wren much. And on a third down, they'll give him the football on a jet sweep, and we'll get the first down. You know, if you're West, I might take a timeout and try to speed things up here and see if I can get on the board. I mean, let's not just give up.
Yeah.
Well, now that you're out near midfield, I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's what they've done. They hurt you.
Hey, Camille, you got figured out who the Matlock kick for tires is down there?
I do. I've got him right here.
Camille Gear.
He's taking a little bit of an interesting approach to tonight.
I guess she can't hear down there.
She's probably still trying to find somebody.
Is she?
No, I've got him. Can you guys hear me? Oh, finally. Yeah, so the guy, he's a senior. His name's Aiden, and he's taking a little bit of an interesting strategy
23
tonight.
seconds to go in the first half before the Carson Newman halftime starts. Let's try this again. Camille, we didn't hear you if you were talking. You were talking to somebody. Who
I'm
you got
talking
down
now.
there for the
Can you
Matlock
hear me
kick
now?
for tires?
Okay, so
She's talking. We just can't hear her.
He's a senior baseball player
There we
here
go.
at West, and he's got a little bit of an interesting strategy, guys, so you might want to watch out.
Okay.
Strategy. What's a strategy?
Outside of just kicking the
Kick
football.
the football between the goalposts.
What else can we do? I guess we'll find out. Listen, I need that energy level down there. Elijah brought it in the kick for tire segment whenever the guy made it last week.
It's down at 10 at the 46. They're losing out to Raheem Lee, and once again, read like a book.
Yeah, I mean, they've defended that well just about every time West has run it.
But to Austin's point, if you're not throwing the football downfield, there's no reason to respect anything. You just pin your ears back, and that's exactly what Mason Laster did.
Yep. I agree.
Oh, they're lucky. They threw that little quick bubble out there early, about 3 or 4 plays ago. The DB about jumped it and took it to the house.
Yeah, that's a dangerous throw.
Said he went for the hit instead of the pick.
Second down at 10. Quarterback can run if he wants, and he will run.
Does a really good job of stepping up in the pocket, but man, that was a tough greeting there.
Paid for it.
Yeah.
Alcoa's called their final timeout.
Is that the leader in the clubhouse for the Joe Nivert collision of the game?
I think so. Jacoby Cooper right there. Look at that. Man.
I mean, CP45 is spot on with the Parab microphone, by the way.
It's actually seventh again. Excuse me.
Everybody likes to call Jacoby Cooper. What's up with that? I'm the only one that's not done it.
Hey, I do want to say thank you to everybody. Every week I say this for supporting Reeves across America. Right now, our veterans have been here for 3 games. You've come up with over $4,000. We've had several people go online to knoxreeves.org and go to Rivalry Thursday, make some donations. And we sincerely appreciate your support. Just making sure that there are no gravestones this Christmas season of any of our veterans who paid the ultimate price, especially on 9/11. It'd be great for you to go online and just make some gifts right now at knoxreeves.org.
24 years ago. Ugh. By the way, our main veteran that brings us our money every week, he does the PA here. I looked at him, I said, who's going to bring us the money tonight?
By the way, this is the first time West has made it into Alcoa territory.
By 1 yard.
First drive made it to the 50.
No timeouts left, 10.2.
Second down, rolling out. And going to throw this one out towards the Parab microphone of CB45 to get rid of it. By the way, considering making CB45 says shirts and putting them up for sale, you think it's, by the way, Exterior Home Solutions is sponsoring CB45 says now. Chad's the only dude that shows up who gets him a sponsor when he comes.
Can Chad sell some sponsorships for me, please?
He does. I mean, Jeff Hedrick and our friends at Exterior Home Solutions said they love what Chad does, love what he stands for, so they want to sponsor CB45 says.
That's cool.
Put a caricature of him on the back.
Yeah, it's got to. Last play of the first half. Oh, this one out. Catch was almost, that was made. A very interesting catch. Was made, then not made, then made by Morgan Farrell.
And now Alcoa has the football.
At the half. So,
yeah. And that will take us to the end of the first half. What a weird play. Pass to Farrell. Here's the hit.
There's the
off his back.
Oh,
Makes
wow.
the catch. Football is fumbled. Then Dave Casper throws it forward.
I like the improv.
Was the ball ever down?
Yeah, I don't know what they called it.
I mean, I don't think, I mean, they obviously called it down, but I don't think that ball was ever down. Alcoa had it.
Dave Casper against the Chargers.
No flag. End of the half.
No flag. That will take us to the end of the first half. And Alcoa will get the football to start the second half. So Tony Budnick, Camille Gear, all of the crew will make their way out for the Matlock kick for tires. Jared is here for Matlock. Aiden is a senior baseball player. He's going to do the kick. Had a winner a week ago as the kid over at Powell drilled it. It's a 35-yard kick, could have made it from 50. Elijah from WBIR just went nuts, started screaming about 4 tires. Okay, Camille, you're up. What we got? What's the trick?
Here with Jalen from Matlock Tires, and he's got a little bit of a good luck streak. They've made it usually when he's here. Does he feel like the streak's going to continue?
Honestly, it might. You feel like a very talented person, so you got this, buddy. You got this. Come on.
All right, so Aiden, you're a senior here at West. You were going to go barefoot, but you switched to shoes. So why'd you change the strategy?
Okay, so I thought barefoot would be good for the grip, and I thought it would also look cooler, but I thought, and I need shoes, so.
And you want the tires?
Yes, I do want these tires.
All right, get it done.
What grip? That's what I want to know. Good call putting shoes on.
I mean, is there have we ever gone 2 weeks in a row with winners?
Yeah, a couple years ago we did.
Last year in the playoffs.
Okay, last year as well. One year, a couple years ago, we went like 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
Notice the friend wearing the socks with the flops over there, too, the shoes that he stole.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Here we go.
Oh, short. So short. All right, guys. Alcoa winning 28-0. Carson Newman half court coming up next.
Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at MatlockTireService.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
Hey, welcome to the Nichols Agency. I was just telling another story about how my dad started this thing in 1980. Let me introduce you to a few of our newest team members. Hey, El Diablo Roja, que tal, amigo? Appreciate you, buddy. That guy works so hard for our customers. Real ladies' man, too. Mr. Panther, how's your day going? Appreciate you, champion. Great pedigree on that guy. Mr. Ram, anything I can do for you today? Thank you so much. Who knew Rams could play such good soccer? Mr. Warrior, what's going on today? Appreciate you helping out our customers. You got it. Check out the All-Stars business today. What's going on, fellas? Excellent. We'll see you at Rivalry Thursday.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Welcome to the Carson Newman Halftime Show, brought to you by Carson Newman, a Christian university. 28-0 is the halftime score. Alcoa with the lead. Let's step aside to hear from the Alcoa Tornado Marching Band. Here with Michael Thompson, one of the co-owners of Better Mattress. First off, thank you. You provided us with a mattress a few years back, and Goodnight's been better for the last 3 years.
Yeah, that's thank you for the opportunity. We always appreciate our customers give us the opportunity to help, and even customers like you, Mark. So yeah, that's and once again, we have customers that come from all over East Tennessee, and that's us at Better Mattress. Like, why Better Mattress? We're local. A big thing is with us is we design our stuff with local manufacturers. So it's not just the run-of-the-mill big brand. Here's what you get. We're going to local manufacturers. Had a person who's watching, Mr. Robert, probably watching right now, that stopped in, had saw us, and they had been burned. Got a mattress 3 years ago and just was already failing, and now they're getting something that's going to suit them for years and years. And if they end up with a problem, we go to the local manufacturer. They'll be taken care of. I'm confident of that.
Yeah, customer service has been great at Better Mattress. That's our one-stop shop whenever we need new mattresses, and there have been plenty to get. All right, time now for the Gamboozes Game Night Makeover Reveal. Jarrett, Garrett, Declan. All right, what's happened?
We're back, Mark. Declan was a great sport. He let Garrett kind of do his thing. Wanted to stay pretty much in his comfort zone, but bring it with a little bit of a modern twist. So Garrett knocked it absolutely out of the park.
Sure he did.
Declan was great, so we had a good time down here, Mark.
Hey, Declan, I can see your eyes now. Can you see better now? I mean, you're like Shaggy DA earlier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to see so far.
Okay, so what do you think of it? Have you got a mirror? Have you been able to see what it looks like?
It looks good so far. Looks great.
Looks good. Hey, Jared, first off, tell us about you guys. We see you every week. You got the 2 locations. You know, you love going to a barber shop. It's a fun place to go.
Yeah, Mark, we pride ourselves in being for everybody in the community from 1 to 100. We've got 2 outstanding locations, one at North Shore Drive next to Ham and Goodies, and the other one is at Downtown West Boulevard across from Polancho's. And we've got loads of talent and tons of staff that are eager to take care of everybody that's willing to come see us.
It's always a lot of fun. I go there about once a month. Lucky at 56, the hair's still growing, you know, so I still get to go get the haircut.
That's right.
Hey, sounds good. Guys, we will see you next week for Webb and Grace, okay?
Looking forward to it, Mark.
Hey, Declan, looking good. Looking real good down there. Hey, tomorrow night on OEB Rivalry Friday, which is presented by Carson Newman. Great matchup. Undefeated Dobbins Bennett. Undefeated Oak Ridge. Let's check in on the quarterback for the Wildcats. Having another great year, and that's Blaine Stansberry.
I think playing quarterback, what makes it so fun is really learning everything and being able to really have a full control of the game. And I think that's where I've really stepped up from last year. And I really found joy in changing pass protections and really adapting to how the defense is playing against us. I think what's so fun about a deep ball is sort of that anticipation for if it's really going to hit, because it's in the air for a few seconds and you're really sort of just waiting on it to finally fall. And when he finally runs into the end zone, it's a great feeling. My connection with my receivers has really been built over these past three years, really, because I've had most of the same guys. Malik stepped up a lot for me last year, and so did Rel. So I've been able to really figure out how they run the routes and what they're thinking as well. And I've been with Will for most of my life now, and so we're pretty much on the same page. Where I find confidence in playing is just knowing my job. And as much as I can prepare, and I know, I train in the off season to help with my throwing, so I know that's going to be fine. It's just being able to be at the right place at the right time. My motivation to play football is, I guess, sort of internal. I have a lot of support from my family, and they're fine with whatever I do, but I find joy in it, so I want to push myself to be the best that I can, and that's why I train early mornings, and I'm always doing what I need to do to improve.
Yeah, going to be a great atmosphere tomorrow. Always enjoy hanging out with our good buddy Joe Gaddis, athletic director over there, and Derek Rang's done such an incredible job with the Wildcats. They make the move to 6A. They'll play Dobbins Bennett. Both teams undefeated, all the same networks, and if you're in Tri-Cities, on NBC on WCYB. Carson Newman halftime continues right after this.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowners insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Drop.
Okay, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Mandy asks, what stands out to you about Tennessee when you compare it to the other places you lived? Great question, Mandy. Right off the bat, I can tell you those other places don't have a food city. In-house butchers, local produce, it's enough to make you evolve for life. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Welcome back to the Carson Newman Halftime Show. Your halftime score, Alcoa has a 28-0 lead. Time now for the band Spotlight, brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And the spotlight shines on Ben Thomas, senior woodwind captain, 3-year regional band clinic. Congratulations from your friends at Exterior Home Solutions. By the way, as we wait for the band to start here, want to give a shout out and send our just prayers and thoughts to a good friend of Exterior Home Solution, Michael Geames, tonight. He is at Fort Sanders. Just want you to know we're thinking about you. We're praying for you. Hang in there, buddy. Continue the good fight. And brought to you by our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. Let's step aside and listen to the West Rebel Marching Band. Time now for the hard-hitting segment that is Roll the Intro, guys. CB45 says, there's the jazzy music. There's Chad down on the sideline. He's got the Parab microphone. All right. By the way, you're with us tomorrow night holding the microphone on OEB Rivalry Friday, right?
Yes, sir. It's going to be a lot of fun at Oak Ridge tomorrow night.
Sounds good. All right, here we go. All right, CB45 says, if you had to say 3 local teams will be state champions this year, what 3 teams say you?
Alcoa Tornadoes in 4A.
Okay.
5A. It could be possibly, you could throw Powell, Central in the mix.
Sevier County.
Sevier County. Maybe the team we're watching tonight, the West Rebels, after this game.
Okay.
So.
And there's a third one, 6A, maybe Maryville?
Maryville, yes. Maryville could be in. They're not playing a tough schedule this year, but they could possibly be there. You know, they could play Oakland and them.
Yeah, they could. They're awfully good, no question about it. CB45 says this local player has the best chance to be a Mr. Football Award winner.
Tariq King, Catholic Fighting Irish, a Tennessee commitment to the 26 class.
Yeah, he's a good one. Tyreek King, that's a good choice. CB45 says, the team that is most likely to pull off an upset tomorrow night will be
is the Fulton Falcons, Mark. They are hungry to get their first win. They're currently 0-3.
Okay, Fulton Falcons. All right, here we go. Here's the tough part. Here's the hard-hitting coverage. CB45 says the team most likely to remain winless after tomorrow night is
the Farragut Admirals, Packerville University. They can play the Bradley Central key players that will be hard to beat tomorrow night.
You call them Packerville University just because I live out there by the school.
Well, they are, Mark. You're a homer, like Austin Price says.
Okay. All right, Chad. We digress. Good job, man. By the way, CB45 T-shirts available for sale real soon. Time now for Doc Talk, which is brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Hey guys, my name is Dr. Edwin Spencer at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about creatine. And the reason is, at KOC, we do these high school physicals every year, and this year we went through about 820 kids, and the number one question that I got was about creatine, and the kids wanted to know, well, is it effective? How much do I take? And the parents wanted to know, well, is it safe for little Johnny to take creatine? So I went and did some research, and as it turns out, there's a lot of research on creatine. It is definitely very effective at improving your strength, endurance, and actually recovery as well. And as far as safety, if you take it in nominal amounts, 1 to 5 grams a day, it's actually very, very safe. And what creatine is actually just a energy storage system in skeletal muscle. So what you're doing when you take it, you're just increasing how much energy that you can give to your skeletal muscle. So again, at low doses, like at 1 to 5 grams, it's actually very safe and effective. If you have any questions, give us a call.
And our thanks to Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. All right, halftime wrapping up. Alcoa up 28-0. Second half when we come back.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Glenn asks, Coach, how does one join the Vol Navy? It's a great question. Well, Glenn, you don't necessarily need a boat. You need a friend with a boat. Always arrive with beef, fresh cut by a Food City butcher, and you'll be welcomed aboard. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So you've been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
Look to throw, pressure from behind. Oh, football comes loose, and here you go. Now the third quarter coming up is brought to you by. We'll get to that in a moment. We're going to go ahead and start with this, Eric Kane.
Yeah, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Night of Influence. James Mitchell going to be in town October 21st, 2025. They're coming up here in a couple of weeks at the Knoxville Expo Center. Great night of fellowship. It was so much fun the last year we did it, and that's coming up on October 21st.
Yeah, looking forward to that. No question about it. Welcome back into the booth. Mark Packer, Eric Kane, Austin Price down here. First half, I think, about what we thought. I mean, I think Alcoa was just that good.
Yeah, and they'll get the ball to start the second half with a chance to, go up by that magic 30 number and try to get a running clock and get out of here. For a team like Alcoa, it's about staying healthy, getting your veteran players in and out and healthy.
It's going to be down to the 10-yard line. Micah Jones, the first of 2 rushing touchdowns in the first quarter or the first half, and it's quickly 7-0.
Nice job by the West defense right here.
Yeah, they tried to stand up, but just a little bit too much. Manu, who picks up a nice pitch and catch here, nice throw to Jamarius Abuhanya, and Abuhanya finds 6.
Yeah, Manu in the first half.
You want to recall? Here we go.
Here we go. This is a cherry on the touchdown. 81 yards, 3 carries, 91 yards of the touchdown. That kind of blew the game open right there. By the way, Manu, I can't get it in there. The highlights are so quick. Here's the touchdown right up the middle. And another touchdown run right here, Micah Jones. Manu in the first half. I'm going to get this in if it kills me. 8 of 11, 111 yards and a touchdown. 4 carries, 19 yards. Even had a punt for 37 yards. Stats aren't really that different.
They're really not, too, but, I mean, there's been a lot of A lot of punts. There was one play, big explosive play there for Condesheri that we just saw. And a lot of long, methodical drives. And you've had some first downs for West as you look here at the Smokies stat stuffer. Thomas Amonu, as you just pointed out there, so far in the first half, 8 of 11, 111 yards, 1 touchdowns, 4 carries, 19 yards. It does have a punt inside the 20. He made it count.
I had a lot to smile about, it's high school football. Whether you're West or Alcoa, it's a great time. Brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Walco, Costa, Dr. Malone, all the good folks over at Knoxville Smiles. Knoxville Smile Camp. Second half will get started. As you said, Alcoa will get the football. Third quarter brought to you by Covenant Health, proud presenting sponsor of Rivalry Thursday. Well, the sign for West says Rebel Pride. That's what you're playing for here in the second half, is Rebel Pride, as the Tornadoes return this one out to about the 20-yard line. And that's where they will set up shop to start the second half.
You play Marable. You play in Alcoa tonight. There's other talented teams on the schedule. Not going the way you want to. So, yeah, the second half's all about pride. And, again, you have so much more in front of you the rest of the season. You can't get it all at once. Just try to take a small step in the right direction here in the second half. Win the half. You lost the first half. Can you win the second half?
I think the big thing, too, is if you're thinking about taking a look at somebody, this is the perfect half to do it. Take a look, see what they give you, see if you can find something in the second half that's going to help you the rest of the way.
No. Come out throwing, I thought for a second.
Abuhanya.
Well, I thought Sam Lavelle had a beat on the ball. He was making a break. And I'm proud of you that you got the Abuhanya down.
You just have to roll with it, you know what I'm saying? Say it confidently.
Brian Nix has got trouble with his headset. Nothing else.
He was holding it like those guys were holding the camera. I'm like, is he filming over there?
Yeah. Second down and 4. On you looking to throw and will not have the opportunity.
Buried, smothered, and covered by that West defense. A host of Rebels bring down Manu. First sack of the night for the Rebels as we take under 11 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Now he's looking down here, bottom of your screen, had pressure immediately. And again, it was that entire defensive line, right? One person over pursued, but Caswell and Dickey able to clean it up.
You know, you were close if you said he was scattered and then smothered and covered. You would have had my hash browns. Apparently, I'm the only one that got that reference in the Prince box.
Oh, I got it. Waffle House coming up after the game.
Third down and 8, man in motion, high snap. They'll get pressure. He can run for it if he wants, but he'll throw deep.
And almost a great catch.
Nice job by Messiah Wren, number 22. And the Rebels come out and force a punt.
Just behind Jacoby Cooper.
That Rivalry Thursday brought to you in part by D1 Training Facilities, official training partner of the Rivalry brand. Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday brought to you by D1 Training Facilities. Second punt only of the night if he punts it away. And finally, Manu will punt this one away, and it will take a nice Alcoa bounce.
It's a great punt.
Ball's going to be at home Saturday. Don't know if you've heard about this or not. After a 56-yard punt, Food City, your official tailgating headquarters. Place that order online. They'll have you ready for a little game with them dogs on Saturday, 3:30 over at Neyland Stadium. And Food City, official tailgating headquarters of the Vol. So interesting that the week started, Georgia a 7-point favorite, and the line quickly went down to 3.
Quickly.
I have never seen a line move that much.
Dropped a point on Sunday night, another one Monday morning, dropped a couple more, and it's kind of plateaued the last couple of days, but yeah.
I mean, conventional the feeling nationally is that Tennessee can make that a really good game, maybe win it.
I think we're seeing more Tennessee praise nationally this week than locally. I still think more people are going to pick Georgia to win this game, but there's been a lot of it out there.
Again, until Josh Heupel and the offense find some type of mojo against Kirby and his defense, I think you got to kind of, look at Georgia as the team to beat.
Tune in to ballquest.com, 11 o'clock for the big segment tomorrow.
Shameless plug right up the middle. Raheem Lee with tough running and a tough hit, and thus he is down.
I'll tell you what, Alcoa's laid some lumber here tonight.
Third down and 7. Take a quick break. Our friends at UA 102.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102, building today, fighting for tomorrow.
Rivalry Thursday brought to you in part by Covenant Health. Facilities all over East Tennessee for all of your family's needs. Make sure that you trust our friends at Covenant Health. What a great year it was for Covenant Health Park downtown. New stadium down there. So I hear that they're going to have a Christmas light show. They had the light show out in the parking lot for years over at the Smokies Park.
Yeah, no parking lot here.
And so now it's all going to be inside the stadium.
That'll be cool. That'll be neat.
Third down and 7. Rebels looking to throw, going to take a shot down the sideline. It's not on the field and can't be completed.
Yeah, he was getting pressure in his face. His receiver, the intended target, double covered. No chance on that one, and the Rebels will punt.
I've got to say thank you to the dedication of Joe McNash, our stats guy. As we say, he does stats for the great play-by-play guys nationally, Joe Tessitore. And their game is at noon on Saturday at Alabama. Yet this guy's going to do stats for you tomorrow night for Dobbins Bennett Oak Ridge and then drive to Tuscaloosa after the game. There aren't many people that do college games that would be that dedicated.
No doubt. And before the game, he was telling me how excited he was about doing that this weekend. Speaking of flag on the play.
Third, 3 and out.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
Joe, are you really doing that? They have like a stats thing at Oak Ridge. I'd get on the road, man. I wouldn't agree with that.
Colquitt on the high hanging punt. And the Tornadoes will get good field position. Well, the second of our 2 scholar athletes of the game, brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. Carter Cowart, 3.96 GPA, and a candidate for the Gamboozles Game Night Makeover in the next best game.
It's a really good job there by Colquitt with the punter. The snap was rolled to him, right? He didn't have much rush, so he wasn't under the pressure there. But did a good job.
Alcoa's gotten a little pass happy, I feel like, lately. I can see them kind of run the football more right here.
The next touchdown makes it a non-stop clock, and Monu going to take off running. He is quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, he is.
I really don't want him out there running around.
Yeah, again, I think in these instances, you want to get in, get out, and stay healthy. You're up 28-0. I'm only going to play him so long.
He's just so slippery, right? He gets right in the middle of the line, and somehow you see him 5 yards down the field breaking a tackle. He's been doing that all night.
But he throws it well enough to where you have to respect that.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely got a nice arm. A little inaccurate tonight on the run, but certainly a good arm.
15-yard run, first down at the 29. High snap and interior running for about 6 yards.
Damari DeBose on the carry.
We've seen a ton of Micah Jones tonight. I thought we'd see more DeBose and Cherry. And certainly as the game goes along, I'm sure we will.
Inside.
Second down and 5. There's that quicker than a hiccup. Into the secondary, down inside the 10.
Rambles inside the 10-yard line.
Tonight we're going to salute the stripes, and we're saluting Sean Wilson, the head linesman, 27th season officiating. Occupation, he's a finance/owner with hobbies being golf, kids, and his family. Sean, I've known him from the days at the T-Rex when I was in college, and Sean has always been one of my favorite guys to deal with. So congratulations to him. We salute you tonight, Sean.
Yep, from our friends at Commercial Bank. First down and goal inside the 10. Snaps have been an adventure. Passes have not. That one should have been caught.
That's a good throw. He's had a couple really nice throws in a bucket. That was one of them.
By the way, to wrap up the whole Tennessee-Georgia thing as we watch the nice pass, should have caught this one.
Oh.
I mean, you guys aren't homers. You're journalistic experts. Are you picking Tennessee?
No.
Find out tomorrow. No, I don't know. Earlier this week I said Georgia, but starting to kind of feel more like Tennessee as the week's gone along.
Well, Austin dove out in a hurry. Second down and goal at the 8. Oh, football comes loose. And did West get on it? I think they did. And to Austin's point, how many times do we have games where you just hover right underneath that 30-point barrier and the clock never starts running?
Or you get it and then the team immediately scores.
Yeah. No, it's just funny. It's like every time I say, boy, this game's going fast, and all of a sudden it slows down.
Yeah, that was a really nice play by 30 for West. That being James Sutton, who knocked it away after DuBose got the handoff. It was not a bad exchange.
I think you got to go deep, man.
30.
Quick change of possession.
They're not going deep.
Inside handoff. Tough running for Messiah Wren of about 8 yards.
Actually, the third back of the game for West, Jamari Goins. Only his 4th carry of the season. That was a good one.
20-yard line. Second and 1.
Picked up a 9 on the play.
Tackle number 22. Number 42, Darius Sutton.
They'll
There's
look
your shot.
Take a shot downfield. And this one a little underthrown.
Harrison's pass intended for Silas Monroe, incomplete.
Knocked away by Damari DeBose. Trying to find Silas Monroe.
DeBose, the one that fumbled on the other end here in coverage this time. And I thought there was some contact here.
Third down and long.
Nothing too bad.
Not worth calling.
Not worth calling.
Oh, big hit right there. They'll get the first down. Needed 1 yard and a third down and 1.
Hey, and he earned it too. Man, Alcoa felt like somebody in every gap right there. Bounced off a collision.
You think Alcoa would ever move up to 5A?
I think it was no. I think they could and would have a ton of success. Win state titles. But no, I mean, I think just to move to 4A was it took them 10 years. That was caught by Wren. 9-yard pickup, second and 1 now.
I mean, the thing is, in 3A, it wasn't even interesting. I mean, not that 4A is. Nice catch.
I think there will be more games that are interesting. I don't think they're gonna.
Who's gonna
win any less?
Who's gonna play with them?
Nobody.
I mean, week in and week out. I mean, they're going to be tested a little bit more now. Yeah. Again, I'm not saying they're going to be losing any games.
Yeah. he wanted that 5. Can Anderson County play with him? Can Greenville play with him? I mean, those are the teams that you look at and say outside of playing a 6A Maryville, they'll take a shot deep here. And coming back for the football, flags will come in here.
Yeah. It's the right call. It was funny. The back judge threw that thing from 40 yards down the field, and then
That was debatable.
Not really.
I'm kidding.
Still almost made the catch.
That's an interference on the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty, results in a first down.
Look at him. He's mad. He's got something to...
Well, they finally can blow the horn.
Teachable moment for Brian Nix and his staff. It's only a play or two every once in a while. Nice job following blockers. Nice job. They're playing catch up with that horn right in front of us. They're shaking their heads up here in the press box.
I thought the offensive line did a really good job right there. You had the guard and tackle pulling, and they kept it real tight, pulling to the short side of the field, as did the tailback. Nice gain of about 6 yards.
Pressure from behind. Quarterback throws this one out, overthrows his receiver.
Third manageable. And certainly, if you don't get it, you go for it on 4th down.
Austin, are you arguing with the lady with the horn?
No.
She turned around defending herself. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
That's hilarious.
Stop short here on 3rd down, and Wes will certainly go for it on 4th.
Yeah, I don't know who has the horn. But the thing is, as soon as I mention it, there's a 4th down and 2 coming up. When I mentioned it a few years back, it got worse. It's like they decided to move right up and point them at us.
Well, people at home were texting and saying what they said, what you said.
4th down and 2, and a flag comes in. They weren't set.
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing looked choppy. Flag, they weren't set, fumbled snap.
Choppy?
Yeah. Wasn't smooth. Nothing about that was
Start. Number 13 on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. It remains 4th down.
And that's the unfortunate thing. You were 4th and 2, 4th and 2.5, and
just go, Baron. Just go.
I mean, he's gonna go, but like like it was 4th and very.
No, he's
doable.
not going. He's sending the punter out.
Why are you not going?
Just go.
Yeah, I mean, one of your best weapons is your punter, though. Legit. He's had a.
That's the justification.
I'm just saying, Colquitt obviously is a good punter. He's had a good night.
Send our greatest weapon out there.
I would have left the offense out there.
Now, unlike his uncle Britton, he did not try to improvise and fake it like Britton did.
Jinxed him. Let's take a break. 4:22 to go, 3rd quarter. It's 28-0.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, Just results, 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super Savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
I hate the way my water smells.
Uncle Clear can fix that.
Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but AquaClear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
AquaClear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, OEB Law, and Carson Newman University.
4:22 to go, third quarter. Alcoa 28-0. Austin says this is easy running the show. This is our 17th season, and in 16 and a half years, I've missed one game.
And it was the best game we've ever had. Region title, South Dolan, Sevier County, Jock Bruce, Brody Rollins,
yeah,
Clark Duncan with the region championship.
It was.
As this play is going to come back. What year was that?
Our middle
Blakely's graduation.
Our middle daughter Blakely was graduating from Hardin Valley.
Senior night.
It was senior night. Yeah, it was senior night.
I was going to say graduation's in May, yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that was dumb. Senior night. And so I said, all right, I'm going to be there.
As you should have been.
And I'll miss a Rivalry Friday because I'll be in Memphis watching our 2-year-old grandson play soccer.
Packer, I'm going to do whatever I can to keep the ship afloat while you're gone.
Well, we appreciate it. I'm sure the viewers will be happy to not have to listen to me.
You said it.
It's like that one guy every year, the first game, that says, oh, geez, another year of having to listen to Mark Packer. Why don't they fire him? And I said, well, let's not fire myself. There's nothing.
That's always my favorite. I'll to get rid of him. Well.
Why did you decide to hire yourself? That's the big one.
How did that interview go?
Hiring practice. How did that interview go?
Second down. I knew under duress,
wow.
And here's the athleticism of the quarterback. And he'll step out of bounds at the 44. This from Mary Galbraith on Facebook. Hey, just a note regarding your Rebel Pride comment. Starting the second half, we have Rebel Pride win or lose. That is the way we at West have always been, always will be. We love our team. They're an awesome group of young men. Go Rebels, class of 1985 alumni. I love that message. I really do. I love that message. That's why I will read it. And that was the point. It says Rebel Pride. They're showing us Rebel Pride down 28-0, and they are hanging around the chicken coop in this game. Playing hard.
I mean, they certainly played hard on defense all night. They played hard overall, but they made some plays defensively, specifically in the run game. They've given up some chunk plays. Again, that's going to happen, but
really just the one. I mean, it's just that 81-yarder to Condis Cherry, and I mean, Alcoa's going to drive the ball on most teams they play, right? I mean, it's not.
There are no guarantees about any games, but Campbell County. They're at Halls, home against Clinton, at William Blunt, home against Carnes. I mean, there'll be a couple tough ones in there, but they've got a chance to get rolling. This is a backwards pass, so this will be running yardage. Cutting back inside, and there's our guy. I'm not going to get it wrong this time. That's Condis Cherry.
There we go.
When you said, I'm not going to get it wrong this time, I was like, please say any other name.
Well, I almost said Nick Moore into the clear. I just didn't do it.
He is a thrill a minute.
Yeah. By the way, Clark Duncan is watching over in Cookeville. One of the best atmospheres and a win for South Doyle that night.
That's right.
Austin called the game. Great time.
I know. Clark knows.
He knows. Who was in the booth with you?
It was Dawson Halliday and myself. Now Dawson is the owner of the Chick-fil-A in Ottawa.
Grant Ramey and I stopped at that Chick-fil-A 2 weeks ago.
First down. Manu going to tuck it and run. And there's why I want to get him out of the game. I just don't want shots like that on my quarterback.
I agree. That was a tough shot.
Meanwhile, Eddie Halliday runs a much tighter ship with his Chick-fil-A here in Knoxville.
Now, in other words, South Doyle is 1-0 with you on the play-by-play.
Yes.
Maybe they should call you over there for some games. Austin's back. Second and 2. Inside the 25. Inside handoff. There goes Cherry. Next Thursday night, Webb and Grace.
Clemson commit Shavar Young.
Ethan Gordner.
Look at Cherry. His just little stutter step in the hole. I mean, it's just really impressive.
And then on OEB Rivalry Friday, oldest rivalry in the state, Harriman at Rockwood.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Good buddy Quayu Graham, John Webb going head-to-head over there. We've never done a game at Rockwood. We've had Rockwood on. Manu around left in, and there's another shot at his feet. Do you realize that we've had Rockwood on several times?
Never been to Rockwood.
We've had them at Harriman. We've had them at Oliver Springs. Never been to Rockwood. I'm excited about that.
They don't come much better than John Webb.
Nope.
Gain of 3 on the play.
We took under a minute to go in this third quarter. We're in the D1 red zone.
For 2nd and 7.
Second down 7 here for Alcoa.
Manu play fake. Back of the end zone. Catch is made for the touchdown.
Who is it? Abu Hanya with 6.
Second touchdown of the day for
Abu Hanya.
There you go.
Holly. I'm concerned. Austin's over here, having conversations with the fans. This is a concern. Kick is up, and it is good, and 35-0 is the score. Take a quick break and message from our friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
And congratulations to Macy Bassford, Anderson County High School.
Hey, Macy.
The latest candidate for the FCA Next Mile Scholarship. 4-year varsity athlete in basketball. She goes to Sturkey Hills Church, a sensory service volunteer. FCA leader, 4.13 GPA. And she is a candidate for up to $40,000 worth of scholarships.
And Macy also trains Addison with basketball.
There you go, and there's all the scholarships.
I'm voting for her. Let's do it. She gets my vote.
Two $15,000 scholarships.
2 $5,000 scholarships. Students need to reach out to your coach, school administration, or FCA Huddle coach to find out how to apply. Scholarships will be awarded based on those 5 criteria. Alcoa Drive, 8 plays, 69 yards, 3:58 off the clock. Second touchdown, catch of the night by Abahanya.
Lost control in here.
And the clock ticks down as we wrap up this third quarter. It'll be 35-0 heading to the fourth here on Rivalry Thursday. We'll be right back with the final stanza right after this. Avohania!
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Welcome to the Carson-Newman University fourth quarter. Let's head down to the sidelines in Camille gear. Camille?
All right, guys, you got to stay with me on this one. Have you guys seen the movie High School Musical?
Yes.
Okay, I figured because you all have kids. But Darius Suttereth on Alcoa, he's a little bit of a High School Musical moment. So in the movie, if you remember, Troy Bolton is the star basketball player. He's also has a great voice as well, and then joins the school musical. Well, same thing for number 42. Brian Nix tells me he's in choir, and he has a great voice. So maybe after the game, we get him to sing us a little song.
His dad, who was the basketball coach, was not happy in the movie, but he came around.
35-0. Non-stop clock at this point. And what ends up happening is an 80-yard touchdown. Here's a look at the third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law.
171 yards on the ground. Remember, 75 of that came on one play at Condis Sherry. 81 yards came on one play from Condis Sherry.
I mean, I got that kid's name wrong on the touchdown. I at least want to get the yardage right.
That's fair.
Let's all correct each other.
That's fair.
Journalistic integrity, Austin. Journalistic integrity.
Going to call a false start here on West, so that'll back them up 5 yards. So after a solid gain on first down, they'll lose 5.
Dead ball,
3rd and 11.
false start, number 17 on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. It remains second down.
Second and 11.
So tomorrow night, OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson-Newman. Dobbins, Bennett, and Oak Ridge, looking forward to that one. And then next week, Webb and Grace, Harriman, Rockwood, down the line. You know, Grace Sevier County is interesting to me. I think Grace is kind of...
Grace has got to figure out who their Batman is. Right now, they got to figure out who their Batman is, period. They got a lot of Robins, got to figure out who their Batman is. I think it's Jace Ballard. We'll see. He had 4 touchdowns last week.
Darius Suttereth has had a fantastic game at linebacker. He has stepped up in the hole several times, pushed the play back, just like he did on that play.
Clock will run now. By the way, I've got messages about CB45 says and his hard-hitting coverage.
I missed the report this week. Let's go back and watch it.
Threw me under the bus. Rolling out, catch, just made.
Good throw.
And a first down after the 34.
Tonight's Gray Hodges away team check presentation, $1,000 going to Alcoa High School. We appreciate Charlie Morgan, the great people at Gray Hodges, $1,000 to the Tornadoes. West back on the ball. Nice solid run, but not as solid as Avery Price, who got a 92 on her math test this week. Really proud of her. She gets that from her mama, not me, on the math.
What happened? What did she do?
She got a 92 on her math test.
I thought she got a 3.
No.
Oh. Got a 92. Good for her.
Whoa, nowhere to go. There he is again. Darius Sutterth, the middle linebacker, already had a tackle for loss earlier on this drive. Gets the sack here. There's nowhere to go, making it look easy.
And third down and the intramural fields at this point. Anxious to see how much has been made for Reeves across America. Veterans on his way up right now to come into the press box and tell us how much was collected tonight.
Silence! Don't talk to them!
Love the coaching that's going on there. No talking needed.
Yeah, I got it. Keep your head on your shoulders here.
Back out again is Colston Colquitt. Colquitt is a junior, by the way. And deep is Jameer Dean, his 7th punt of the night. Another nice one. Dean will take it at his 35 and will try to use the speed as a flag comes in behind the play. Dean gonna run for nothing. He'll run all the way inside the 20, spin back and get into the end zone, but this one's coming back.
All the way back because Micah Jones blocking the back here at the 45. So nearly a special team score, but this will not count.
Holding. On the return team, number 3, there'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's going to be first down.
Rivalry Thursday appreciates Better Mattress, one of our key sponsors. Do the QR code on your phone right now and learn more about how to get your mattress. You need a lot of custom mattresses. Fantastic, super soft. You can get them firm. You can do just about anything you want there at Better Mattress. They do a fantastic job.
Actually, it was a holding call, and it was Amari DeBose. There's a couple different penalties on that play. Nonetheless, touchdown does not stand, and we'll let them back it up and start at 25-yard line. Game clock already down, nearing 6 minutes. Again, rolling clock. Up 30 in the second half.
Well, when you got both kids up, you learn that they both want bragging rights. Addison told me she got a 92 on a 59-question test, and Avery said sleep with one eye open.
By the way, B.J. Hillard, who we're seeing right here, his 50th birthday today. So
50.
Happy birthday to him. No disrespect to your kids and telling everybody about their test scores, but when we're showing the referee, I did want to say happy birthday. Back to your kids, Austin. What did they do great this time?
Well, Avery said sleep with one eye open after your joke there.
Okay.
And Addison said she made a 92 as well.
Wow.
Again, they get that from their mom.
Who has a car?
No, look out here. Look out here. That's Cherry, by the way.
That's your guy.
Are you sure? Yeah, he gave him a little whipped cream on that run, Mark Packer.
I think it's wild. Alcoa still has a lot of its starters. Quarterback Thomas Manu still in the football game.
Cherry, 174 yards and still out there running.
I don't understand that either. I mean,
hey, our thanks to the fans here tonight at West High School. Alcoa and West combining for $1,000 to wreaths across America. And our thanks to the fans here tonight for their support of our veterans.
You talk about going with the jumbo back. I mean, look at the feet here on 23, German Bishop.
Here's the thing that I always say about when the guys are still in here. You know the name I'm going to throw out there.
Jerome Bettis?
No, Booby Miles. Friday Night Lights. I mean, that's where we were, West Texas. I covered Odessa Permian. That's where my wife went to school. Booby Miles at, Midland. Or he's Odessa Permian, and they were supposed to play Midland and all this stuff. He tore out his knee and been in jail ever since. I'm not saying a kid gets hurt, ends up in jail, but I'm just saying his career ended because he was in a blowout win, should have been taken out of the game. And the backup quarterback is now in.
Right on cue.
Luca Doherty wearing number 14. I thought it was Sam Bolton out there.
He was 4 for 4 last week. 4 for 4 last week.
He was
in the Gibbs game.
Sam Bolton was.
No.
Yeah, Sam Bolton's career finally came to a close. Last year at Louisville, now he's back in town. A lot of guys that come back to town after they've gone off and had careers and college and
no place like home, Packer.
100%.
Must not be that great in Fort Worth. You never went back.
I was never good enough to go back. 3rd down and 1.
Meanwhile, Doug continues to prosper down there.
It's an airline pilot. That has nothing to do with anything.
That guy's fantastic.
Inside handoff. Backups are in there running tough.
Jermon Bishop again on the carry. Carry number 16 on the season, nearing 100 yards on the year.
And the Gamboozles game night makeover for next week will be Thomas Manu.
I bet you he'd tell you he ain't touching my hair.
That is, did it remind you of Troy Polamalu?
I was going to say, well, little head and shoulders endorsement. NIL, next level, there you go.
Just had the incredible hair. Backup quarterback is in there, 4 for 4 a week ago.
Good throw there over a linebacker.
Other games tomorrow night of interest? Anything that
I'm on the William Blunt Powell train.
Yeah.
I think this is another test for William Blunt. Can they pass it? They last week against Clinton, they scored near 50 points again. I mean, offense continues to produce for Robert Reeves.
I'm excited about 2 weeks from tonight, Greenville and Sevier County.
Me too. I agree with that.
I mean,
the games we're going to pick, he's a low. Look at
him.
Jeez. Man, down to the 13. Woo! Bishop on the carry. He would not go down. The games we're picking tonight in the postgame show.
Speaking of Bishop, lay out for a second. Okay, no reason to lay out. I thought we were playing the tees. Deshaun Bishop will be on Beyond the Orange with Austin Price's signature right there.
It still works.
It does, yeah. Sunday night on TVSEN, Tennessee Valley Sports Entertainment Network. That's at 7 o'clock for Beyond the Orange. 7:30 is the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law. That is live at 7:30. Talking about the game. I say something wrong?
Nope.
You're here laughing at me. Hand off left tackle. Jerome Bettis running over to defender.
Ball's loose. Ball's
and
loose.
Leaves the football.
Man, that's a shame because he had some really good runs on that drive.
Big boy lost the football, but loses britches.
Going back to Deshaun Bishop on the locker room coming up. Obviously, everybody in this area knows the story. But, man, it's been really cool to see him grow the last couple of years. And he's doing a great job here in Tennessee. As you see the fumble. Just gets stood up there right around the 5. ball
punched out.
Yep.
By the same guy that recovered it. That's the final play of the game. It is 35-0. Alcoa moves on.
Is the color Alcoa wears, is that cardinal? Not cardinal? No. Whatever it is, it works because Alcoa won 35-0 tonight, the final score. And they will stay undefeated. And a team that looks really good right now. Let's head down to Camille Gear, who's got our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP.
Yeah, what a night that Thomas Manu had. 11 of 16, 131 yards, 55 yards on the round, 2 touchdowns. What a night for you. How'd you get it done?
I mean, we practiced really hard all week. I mean, they're a really good team. They played better than we thought. They're a really good team.
First shutout for y'all's defense this year. Just what does it say about this group of guys to be able to go out there and do that, make the other team be out of the end zone?
I mean, they're some dogs. They're athletes. They'll go out there and get it done.
You know, people weren't sure this year with y'all moving up to 4A if you could compete, but you get your first win in 4A last week. You beat another 5A team. So what does it say about this group of guys?
I mean, our guys are special. You know, we just dominate on and off the field, in the classroom, on the practice field, and then Friday nights, Coach Nix really pushes us to go beyond our limits.
How do y'all keep this thing rolling?
We just got to keep dominating.
Thanks, buddy. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a game for that guy tonight. The Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. And Jason Swain says, love that kid's hair.
Looks good.
He wasn't talking about Austin's.
No.
Well, it's because I don't have any left, and neither does Jason, so that's why we both love that kid's hair.
Time now for the Joe Newbert collision of the game, and the audio caught by the parabola microphone. Boom! A CB45 slung down. That's the Joe Newbert collision of the game.
Let's say more of the sling down of the game right there. Impressive play, big thumbs up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get to the picks. I like to go ahead and tease the standings. Mark and I have, done a nice job.
Here's the deal that I will tell Camille as she comes back on. You know, she was 4-1.
No, she was 5-0.
She was 5-0.
She was 5-0.
5-0?
Yeah.
5-0, and since then, it's not been so good.
Yeah. Emily Ray and Elijah taking y'all straight to last place. 3-7 the last 2 weeks, so they need you back.
Okay, so what you're saying is maybe I'm the favorite.
No, we're not going there. We're not going to. There we go. Picks tonight. The first one is Northview Academy at Pigeon Forge. Camille, you can go first.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to play it safe in these early picks and just go home team.
Pigeon Forge. Okay, Austin.
I will go Northview Academy. I think they win this game. I think it's a close game, but I'll take Northview on the road.
There's no way you're not taking Justin Anderson.
No, I'm going to say Northview Academy, yeah. Both these teams obviously desperate for a win. A lot of young guys playing in Northview Academy. That veer's getting faster every week. Give me Justin Anderson.
Yeah, give me. Is he a player or you're just taking him? Northview Academy.
I believe in Justin Anderson.
Good luck, Justin. Up you. Make some tackles out there. I'll take Northview Academy as well. Anderson County is at Heritage. This is an interesting game. As CB45 calls him, Joe Osavet has really coached him up well over there. Austin, go ahead.
Yeah, they got a couple of nice wins. They had the no contest to start the year against Clinton. Anderson County obviously rebounded last week with a nice blowout win over Fulton. Give me Anderson County. I just think they're going to hand it off to the playmakers and let them go do their thing.
Yeah, this one's interesting again. If Anderson County falls behind, it's tough right now. I mean, obviously they got Booby, great athlete. They're a quarterback, but I will take Anderson County because I think there's just too much on the ground between him and Thompson. But this one kind of gives me some pause.
Yeah, I'll take the Mavericks just across the board. He fumbled, so he's making himself do. Still needs to pull the britches up. But I will take Anderson County in that one. Camille.
Okay, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take Heritage. They've been on, they're 2-0, I think, maybe, question mark.
That's right.
But they've been doing good, so maybe they'll get 3-0, too.
There we go. Carter's distracted. Carter's at South Doyle. I will take the Hornets, despite the fact of how bad they looked in the Jamboree.
Oh, my God.
They didn't play anybody in the Jamboree, and I didn't pay attention. But since then, Todd Helton has bitten Grand Slam after Grand Slam, and I will take Carter in this one, Eric.
I love your reasonings. Give me Carter as well. Both these teams had a couple lopsided wins early in the season. there's still a Scruggs at Carter, so give me Carter.
I'll agree. I think Carter wins. Again, a high-scoring affair.
Yeah.
Camille goes against the grain again. Because she's wearing red, she takes South Doyle.
You're right, and last time you guys made fun of me for taking my South Knoxville team, but let me tell you, I went to the game that Friday, and then I literally had someone be like, good pick. So
Nice.
they're watching. They
people-
noticed I'm going South Doyle.
They won't let you forget it, too, if you pick against your team.
That's what Vegas always wins. Don't take the favorites. Powell at William Blunt. Camille, we'll let you go first here. Powell and William Blunt.
I'm going to go Matt Lowe on this one. I think Powell gets the win on the road.
I want to take a Blount County team because I think football in Blount County is awesome this year.
Do it.
I'm taking Powell. I want to, but give me Powell. I think that defensive line going to be too tough to overcome.
You know, I'm hoping Justin Anderson makes tackles. Matt Lowe, can he bring out the running and passing, back when he was at Powell, played for Clark Duncan. I'll go with Powell as well. I'll just go with the kind of the history of the team that's been the better program over the years.
I agree. In this game, you have to see a team like William Blunt get over the hump against a team like Powell. I'll take Powell. I do think it's close. And, again, another high-scoring game.
Last game is Silverdale at Grace. When we were doing the locker room, I heard Chris Brown, his offensive coordinator at Webb, talk about Silverdale score 7 touchdowns in the second quarter alone. It's hard for me to overcome that. As much as I want to pull for Austin's brothers, Matt and Justin and the whole Price family, I will take Silverdale in this one.
I want to pick opposite of him no matter what. You would think that he's going to pick Grace, but he oftentimes doesn't, just despite his teams.
His brothers, his family.
His family. Yeah. I will take Silverdale as well in this one.
The number of people, there are UT coaches that went to Grace as recruiters this year and thought that we were brothers because you say this jargon on TV.
Y'all go to water parks with the kids in Kentucky.
You
Who
hang
does that
out,
unless you're brothers?
You live in the same area.
We are friends.
And you have the same last name.
We are friends.
It's not a stretch.
We are friends that have the same last name. And we go to Hump Hammers, a delicious hamburger spot in Powell every Wednesday.
Are you picking the game?
Give me Grace.
There we go.
I actually like him.
I don't care what he says. It's family.
I actually like them tomorrow night.
Camille.
They lost this game a year ago, Camille. They did. They got hammered.
Camille,
All right, well, I'm going to be nice to Austin tonight. I'll go with Austin and pick Grace. I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling extra sweet.
Your first mistake is to ever be sweet to Austin.
You're
That's
right.
what I'll say.
I'll probably regret it later, honestly.
Most of us do when that happens. We have weak moments. All right, Camille, great job tonight. Did your car get towed?
It did. We got to figure it out. So we'll see what's going on.
I handled the pregame. Don't worry.
Turkey
Thanks
show
for
went
filling
on.
in.
She was in Turkey Creek all day long waiting for a tow truck to show up. Okay, hey, tomorrow night, OEB Rivalry Friday presented by Carson Newman. Undefeated Dobbins Bennett. Undefeated Oak Ridge. Hearthside Bank pregame show 6:30. Kickoff at 7 o'clock on all of the stations. And here's next week. Webb at Grace. Harriman at Rockwood. Those are 2 rivalry games next week. Final score tonight, Alcoa gets the win 35-0 on the 24th anniversary of 9/11. We will see you tomorrow night at Lincolnshire. Okay, can I talk now? All right, I'm going to be by myself. Austin and Eric will do the 2 segments for tomorrow night. I will just essentially
I don't need to go like this, right?
I will do essentially 3 highlights and then toss down to Camille.